get too many things, yeah, where they bother me, yeah, where they bother me. Bad mind like no stress, no energy. We outside, yeah, no fugazi, yeah. I get too many things, yeah, where they bother me, yeah, where they bother me. Bad mind like no stress, no energy. We outside, yeah, no fugazi, yeah. You live at me life, oh, live at down. I know one carry last time I lead out. Baba ginger me make I no suffer, I'm happy I win now, Kenny gone, kill a fast, she bet me love my team on fetch, ọ̀rọ̀ ya pa tí mo fẹ́ sọ, kí ṣá máa jayé kí máa flẹ́ńjọ. Já èlò, mi àsapá no compatible, wishing I'm a carry, me I got God I no stand alone. See my vibe, it to make you travel, as I did do me I no fish alaye. Ogade, mama be my body, nothing where you feel the way fish get many things, yeah, where they bother me, yeah, where they bother me. Bad mind like no stress, no energy. We outside, yeah, no fugazi, yeah. You live at me life, oh, live at down. I know one carry last time I lead out. Baba ginger me make I no suffer, I'm happy I win now, no compatible. Wishing I'm a carry, me I got God I no stand alone. For me life will live at down. I know one carry last time I lead out. Baba ginger me make I no suffer, I'm happy I win now. You go burn them, you go shut them. Call me, show me.
You say you won't leave me, and you don't want me to talk to you. Yeah, girl, it's okay.
Alright guys, welcome. If you guys are here tuning in already, players are just gonna lag off soon. Let me shoot them a message. Let me turn the music down a bit. Someone just messaged me, I'm not sure. I gotta start saving numbers because on WhatsApp, some people don't have a picture and I get a message. Maybe that is Keith, I don't know. I send him a message.
So we can lag it up.
So, just like you heard, the players are ready. You got a comment from Jose Lara, LFG, nice.
We're up for lag, Keith.
I don't see it from Facebook, no. Did you sent it already?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so on my end, I guess I'll see the YouTube. The YouTube notes. Keith is probably just sharing the video around. If you guys are here tuned in, thank you so much for joining. We got a nice match coming up.
Alright, let's have a good match.
It's hot. It's July. It's summer.
You would have wanted to do the Facebook one day?
I'll just put that on the side.
This one.
That's everything's here.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. I lied. We have push outs, right?
Yeah.
If you guys see Jose in the camera, that's just him. He's gonna
Ah,
adjust my back angle. It looks like it's not responding, so
here.
bear with us. You saw Leo break off the start. All right, I heard a little sound, and he'll plug it back in. All right, and we are good. Perfect. Thanks, Jose. Yeah, we're good now. Let's just hope it. I was seeing some issues with some stuttering, but we'll see how it goes. So the players are playing 10 ball, not points, a rack race, a pure run out format. Let me just try getting.
You wanna try it?
I'm gonna call it bank.
Okay. Shot.
All right. Looks like we're a bit more situated now. Camera angle's working just fine. Hopefully that stays like that. Nice shot from Keith. Wow. Get a little clip of that just because I caught it. Yeah, big match, guys. 10 ball, race to 16, I believe. They're playing a pure run out format, so that means, of course, 3 foul rule is in effect, push out in effect. No early 10s, no 10 on the break. It's call ball, call pocket if you're not familiar with 10 ball. So there's really no flukes allowed in this format. That's another miss for Keith. And as always, guys, we are keeping track of the stats. So you guys will see throughout the match how the players are progressing, and after the match you may have seen some of the posts I've been putting out with the player stats. That's a pretty good defensive from Leo. Look at that full ball hook on the 10. Oh, that's a great layout right now in the first rack. Oh, Keith made something on the break and scratched. Okay, thank you, Savita. I just got your message and saw it. No, not a points format. It is racks. Nice hit from Leo. That's gonna help out. And he's left. Sorry, nice hit from Keith. He's left Leo the shot here, but you know, it's better than a ball in hand. Much better than a ball in hand. Let me.
Mentioning something about those shoes. Now we get to see it.
Oh yeah, great. Thanks for bringing that up. I think it was Carlos. Carlos was just making a joke, being funny that shoes are allowed in our venue here, and of course shoes are allowed. You guys can see Leo is wearing some nice clean indoor shoes. We ask, of course, they're clean and indoor shoes, not outdoor shoes, because if you haven't noticed, at the bottom there we have a bunch of nice thick shag carpet that really holds onto a lot of dirt, and we want to keep the conditions clean for everybody, of course. So we ask the players, you know, just treat it with such respect. As Leo misses that 9 ball. Oh, that's not going to be good. Yeah, that's no good.
Game over there.
That was going to be game over. Oh, here, I'm holding on one of them. My bad. Alright. Also, as always, guys, let me know how the sound is coming out on the other side. If I need to adjust the music, my voice, the players, whatever it may be. Nice pot from Leo.
Keith.
From Keith, sorry.
I know they both look alike.
Yeah, they look so alike.
The twins.
No, it's because I'm reading off the side here.
I know that you're doing like 17 things at one. I know.
And it's only fun that way. Okay, better. Just adjusting my see the angle he has there on the 10 ball. Ooh, let it fly. Where is it gonna end up though? I think it's gonna get respotted. Oh man. How lucky is that?
That's our first missed
That's-
10 ball.
First missed 10 ball, yeah. First missed 10 ball.
Oh, no, it's not-
Leo
it's not
had a
ball in hand.
Missed 9
Oh,
ball.
it's not ball in hand?
Yeah.
Oh, you scratched?
No, the 10 ball went in, so I just had to spot it.
Oh,
Shoot.
okay. So I don't know what to do. I thought it was ball in
Yeah,
hand.
that's-
Ravi?
That's gonna be a ball in
Sorry.
hand for a Keith. Here,
Uh,
let me give them a quick
The-
call.
oh,
and
the
let
10
them know.
ball went out. Yeah, I thought it was a scratch.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
so just play it, I guess.
let's double check with Ravi.
I'm calling him. I don't know if you can see the.
Yeah, I thought it
Call
was.
it is.
I thought it was a scratch. I
It is
don't.
ball.
I don't.
Hey,
really-
hey,
I,
Ravi.
Keith,
I don't really
it's
know the
ball in hand
rules.
for you.
For me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
It's ball in hand.
Okay. Good. Bye. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
it just
well,
it just gets
that's,
All
responded.
good. All good.
Sorry about that.
That's unfortunate.
Enough for next time.
I did go over the rules with the players, guys, just before starting. I guess it's very easy to forget.
Yeah, I did. I didn't
But with
realize.
that, Keith is going to take the first round.
Yeah. So yeah, if I make a if I fluke it, it just gets spotted and you shoot
Oh,
where
okay.
you basically shoot wherever it was.
No for next time.
Don't worry, I'll tell you when it's a ball in net next
So I
time.
got
Yeah, I
like, just a
appreciate it.
message
No
here
wor-
from
no
Carlos
worries. I
saying
don't
that
really-
if
I don't
we
really
think these
play
two look
pinball, so I
alike
don't
with
really know the rules.
sunglasses.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
No, good.
Carlos, I was just joking because Ravi keeps mistaking Keith's name and Leo's because he's multitasking. Message here from
I've
Mr.
always been. Who's that?
Virupaji just saying hello in the chat.
Hello, Vito Faji. Thank you for tuning in as always. I love seeing that name pop up when I see Virendra Singh Kalsi. First off, what a strong name. Second off, pleased
Yes,
to
the
see it in
Filipino luck is in full effect already.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice break, but he hooked himself here. Expect to see a push out here.
Push.
He's called it.
It's good to see you guys interacting in the chat. Sometimes you guys get quiet in the chat, but it's good to see you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I love when there's more engagement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just better overall. Allows for some more quality pool for us to enjoy and talk about.
Kind of makes me feel like we're all in the living room, chilling, hanging
Yeah,
out together.
Exactly. And with that, we have our first comment from YouTube. Manish Verma, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. In case you guys didn't realize, I am live on Facebook and YouTube today. Last stream, I went live on just YouTube because I wanted to test it out, see how it goes. And ultimately, I realized that it's just easier for most people to access on Facebook as well. So I figured, hey, why not both? I'll just keep the option open. I don't mind paying the subscription because I know it's nice to, see it on YouTube on the big screen, if you have it on your TV or wherever. I think I'll just get the comments open for myself here somehow.
It's a nice safety from Leo. Man, now I'm doing it.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna
that's a
sell up that line.
sellout.
Well, let's take a look what he can do with the 2. I mean, he's straight enough to draw back right where he is, I think. He's playing with the top ball, maybe to go all the way around. Yeah, I figured that was the one place you didn't want to be. I guess he has the option for a safe or to... Yeah. Went for the safe option. I think he had a bit more angle than he'd like. He could have rolled up on it well. So let me find a place to...
I would have tried to marry to the 9 ball.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I think he didn't realize the angle he had. Maybe that was his plan. Ooh.
Oh, is that unlucky or what?
So that's actually Keith's second. I almost did it again. Keith's second foul of the match. He did foul.
Yes, I got him.
Yeah.
Hello, Terry.
Hey,
Thank you for-
How's it going?
Thank you for joining us and watching with us. We're gonna see these 2 shooters.
All right, so this time it is a legitimate ball in hand that Leo's got. Uh-oh, running into traffic. Yeah, he's hooked himself on the 4 ball.
I'll call the corner, Keith.
A nice 2-way shot. This is not the first time we see Leo play on Arras on the stream.
No, he played, when was it? January, I believe, and this was at the Q Masters 147. That's a new private pool academy club, snooker club opened up this past year. And Leo actually played against Arshdeep. That was on the Grey Rassen. And they did a points race, I believe 9-ball points race to 150. And Leo did end up winning that one. So technically, both of these guys are undefeated on the stream. Keith played Arshdeep as well. That was a few years ago. And then there was...
Oh, I see.
Who else did he play? Did Keith play Adrian?
Keith played Adrian? No.
Are you sure? I feel
No.
like Arshdeep played Adrian. though.
Archie played Adrian.
Yeah. All right, foul for Leo, ball in hand.
They have 2 each on this match.
We had Josh in the comments saying, I don't know if I want winner or loser here. What do you mean? As in, who's your next opponent? You want to play the winner or loser? I'm sure both of them will be down. Yeah, these guys they're pretty good shooters. Definitely you'll see some of the nerves early on. Particularly from Keith, he was mentioning to me before the match that he's feeling a bit more anxious, and I was just giving him some tips like, you can't enter the race focused all on winning. You got to focus on your footing, focus on breaking the bad habits. Don't be too hungry and greedy for the win right away. Just focus on sticking true to your game. Bad miss there. Looks like he was just
He kind of got up on the shot.
He got up on the shot, right? And that's actually been a bad habit of Keith's for a while now. Anytime we're shooting around and he asks me just to watch him shoot, I tell him right away, like, you're standing up, and he knows it. It's just one of those involuntary muscle memory kind of things he's had in his game for a while now. This camera angle is bright. Table looks super bright. Well, he doesn't have to do much with the cue ball here. Just stop it. I hope he doesn't try drawing back too much. Oh, he made it look effortless. Got a little bump from the 8 to help him maintain the angle.
Yeah, he has that Filipino stroke, which is very fluid and fluent.
That Filipino stroke comes with a whole lot of potential.
Oh, yeah.
A nice little shape there.
Let's see he can sum up his ancestors. Efren, Boosty.
We overran his shape on the 9 here. Yeah, he's gonna have to come up with a big pot now. If you guys are just tuning in, you're seeing Keith Acosta at the table right here. 465 Argo on his second rack on the 9 ball, looking to close out. Overcut it. Overcut that one heavy. Cue ball's headed towards the side. It's gonna stay up.
They've both missed the 9.
Yeah, and this is the second missed 9 of the match. Leo had one earlier.
Ooh, kind of threw his shoulder at it, but he still made it.
Did, but it's a pretty good shot. I was worried about the pace, and he's overrun it a bit. He's in one of those weird angles, but definitely I think take this in the side, no? And you can see it right here.
Looks to me like he's not cutting it enough.
Maybe he's
Let's
playing
see.
it with spin. He overcut it. You see
It's the
it?
spin, yeah.
Yeah, he had a whole lot of left spin on that, and he overcut it. So that it's going to be a missed 10 from Leo. They both have one in the match so far. Hasn't left Keith an easy shot. Like that's tough. I don't think the corner pocket is in play for the scratch. Really
Depends how he hit it.
Yeah,
too.
how he hits it. This one, it can go, to be honest. Ooh, he hit that one pretty bad.
Watch out for the other corner.
No, he'll be fine.
Wow.
Bit too much pace on that, no?
Yeah, he threw his shoulder again.
Through his shoulder, yeah, you're right. In the comments here. Josh says, trying to figure that out, bro. I'm definitely gonna watch this match and see from there. Yeah, definitely. That's what the stream is all about. You know, you get to be seen by your friends, family, and future competitors. Oh, watch out this time.
Where's the cue ball going?
So that's another missed 10, and no way, I don't think we'll see another one. I think the missed 10s should run out right there.
Ooh, Rowan's ready for more action.
Is that so? Rowan's got a lot of action coming his way, man. But that's what happens when you play on stream. You start getting action. Action you had no idea existed. Alright, Leo's gonna tie it up, and I've lost my mouse.
Thank you.
That would explain it wasn't on.
Are you ready to see some stats?
Sure. Let's see what we got after 2 racks.
Well, look at this. 60% to 69%. Looks like Leo is spotting just a little bit stronger
One thing, I have missed 8 here from the last rack. Let me just change that
in
to
the last match.
yeah, last match 10. But you know, I think the way we should mark that miss 10 stat, even if it's a miss 9, but your opponent took that rack, I think that should count.
You think so?
I think
And
so. More so, like
I don't
renamed late game sellout, something like that. We could
Yeah, that has to be a different stat.
the different stat. Okay, you're right. No, miss 10 is a good stat on its own because, like we saw in this rack, you can have multiple in one rack, right? Players can go back and forth trading at them. We got Mr. Matthew Nobrega in the chat. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I saw your message. I didn't get a chance to respond to you properly yet, but I will. Thank you guys also for being so patient with the messaging. I know I'm terrible at it. I really do need we need a pool stream receptionist at this point. No, I'm just kidding.
And Mr. Ban by Awarda on the chat. That's somebody I want to see on the stream. That's some Filipino talent right there.
I've heard you mention his name a few times, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of his game.
Well, I'm sure we can make it happen.
That's actually not a bad safety from from Leo.
Was it a safe or did he go for the pot?
No, it was a save.
Okay.
It was a save.
Yeah, big shout
So
out. Also, I want to take a second shout out to Leo. He's been very patiently waiting to play on the stream. Had some people in front of him and ahead of him in line, and I've been meaning to get him out here just with the whole scheduling. Nice pot there from Keith.
Oh, I didn't realize he was close enough so he can do that. I thought it was past the side pocket.
Yeah. Leo's a big time supporter of the stream, as is Keith. They're both, good friends of mine, and I'm really glad to see them come here and test themselves.
Clean pot.
We have when was it? Today's what, Friday? Tuesday runner-up Aktadar. Was it on Tuesday?
That was Wednesday.
Wednesday? I'm so confused. Runner-up from Wednesday Aktadar. How's it going, buddy? I'm sure we'll be seeing more of him on the stream.
I gotta say, I'm really loving all these camera angles.
Yeah, no, me too. I like being able to get a full view around the table. There's still a few more I do want to put, but we're working our way up to it.
Call the corner.
Leo's called up in the corner.
That 5-ball is kind of tricky.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like the safe if he draws back. Right? The 4 could have followed the exact same path and at a much lighter pace. Even if it ended up here or somewhere here, he would have been down on the rail.
I mean, if you're playing points, then I go for the pot.
Yeah, if you're playing points. And if you guys aren't familiar with points, it's very similar to the 9-ball you're used to playing in league format, 1 point per ball. Same as the 10-ball, but making the 10 gets you the break in the following rack, which, as you guys know, the 10-ball break is huge. Easy way to rack up some points. But when you're playing the good old-fashioned rack race, you do need to consider the full out. You don't want to be potting here and there just to get yourself stuck on the next ball. Nice clean pot from Leo there. See, this is what I was talking about. He took that 4-ball with nothing to gain on the 5-ball. It looks like it'll clear there, but I guarantee you it won't.
No, it doesn't
Stuck
go.
onto that 9-ball. Maybe he'll try sneaking up right behind the 9.
Oh, wow. What a safety.
Look at that.
Thank you.
I assure you that was easier. It was easier on the TV than it was in
Yeah.
real life.
Oh yeah, trust me, that's not an easy thing to pull off. Am I losing it, or we have Manish tuning in on the Facebook and YouTube? Man, that's what I call a real fan there.
See, he's gonna get the old experience that way.
That's dedication. He gets double the experience, you're right. That's funny, man. Alright, so the safety paid off. Leo converted a great 4 positioning to a ball in hand. He needs to just, like he's doing, take a breather and check his angles, check his lines.
He's gonna follow it
Not
up.
bad, but he's gonna have to play short side shape. This cue ball might go a little wide. You don't want to get too close. What did I say? Yeah. Had he made it though, he probably would have followed right where my line went in. He would have been okay, just a bit closer than he'd like.
If you're Leo here, what do you take? What do you do?
If I'm Leo, I stay.
Sorry, I
seated.
mean Keith.
If I'm Keith, 6-ball. I'm not sure. I would have went here and here, and you can use that same draw to come back this way with the cue ball. No, I know it's not easy getting coverage behind 1 ball, but that's anything would have been. He's called the 8-ball, Leo, so the 1 real kick combo. No luck. He's left an open 6-ball. Alright, we got another very cool person I admire, Adam Pfefferman, in the chat. How's it going, buddy? I did see your message earlier, my bad I haven't got it back to you, but no worries, dude, not at all. Well, we'll definitely talk soon once you're back. Hope you enjoy your travels. I got a bunch of people traveling this time of year. No worries, dude, not at all. We'll definitely talk soon once you're back.
Good shot.
Yeah, it was probably notification. Mr. Glenn Gaetana in the chat. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well as well. Oh,
Oh, and another missed 10. Can you believe it?
another missed 10.
Oh, corner.
You know, Keith does have a nice stroke. I think he just struggles to find the line between a relaxed stroke and a lazy stroke. Because sometimes he does give it a bit of a lazy stroke. You know, we were talking about how he stands up on his shot earlier. Something similar to that. Now let's see if Leo can capitalize. He can.
Shot.
Wow,
Good pot. That's a good pot.
good shot.
Leo's gonna take rack number 3. Bring up the score 2-1. Let me update that.
Well, let's see how the stats are progressing.
Yeah, Keith has picked it up a bit. He had some good pots in this rack, but ultimately, look at this: 4 missed 10s. 4 missed 10s. You know, that'll do it. I think he had 1 in the first rack, 2 in the second rack, and then 1 right here. And you guys saw that just now. That was a big one.
Oh yeah.
Rowan says it's okay, Keith. I feel your pain. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
Rowan
we
had
all
a
do. We
bunch
all
too.
missed them.
Yeah, we've all missed 8s, 9s, 10s. We've been there.
Leo's consistently making that ball in the side pocket.
Still a huge cluster
Bullet.
of balls to make his way around here. Let's look at it from the overhead. Yeah, 2 rails is definitely the way. Thing is, this 4 ball being in line with this side pocket just makes it so weird. He wants to get it somewhere here. Get the second rail.
Nice
Yep.
shot.
Whoa, that's the Filipino power.
Your option.
So you heard it. Leo has the option. Keith spotted a ball in a pocket he did not call, so Leo can take the shot from where he lies or give it back. Not sure if Leo is aware of the ruling. Keith did say your option, but maybe Leo doesn't know what that means.
No, I did explain to them.
I'll make you
Oh,
shoot
did
it
you?
again, Keith.
Yeah.
Okay, he does. He
Side.
does know the ruling.
Okay.
But does he a jump shot or does he have enough space to?
No, he's gonna have to. He's
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to kick it in the side.
Yeah, he's got enough space though to actually get the one ball pretty full. Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Much.
Whoa. You missed that by a lot. You missed it somewhere here. Nice and be fortunate with the hook.
Shot.
Keith was asking me before the match, does Leo know how to jump? And I couldn't recall actually. I'm not sure. I'm sure he can jump a bit, but on this shot, I'd be taking the jump for sure. Yeah, that's exactly
Come on,
why
man.
7 was
Yeah.
kind of in the way. That's a foul for Leo.
And that makes 3 fouls each for this match.
Let's see what he can convert here. You see the pattern. I think he's going to want to play the 2 in the corner, roll up, and play the 4 in the side. But when it comes to this 5 ball, he can either come back down here to play it upwards, or he can look for the hook on it. But he's going to start with the 2 in the side right now.
See, if I was gonna take that 2 on the side, I would have just give myself an angle to just lightly nudge the 10 ball because I was always gonna be on the 4.
Yeah. Well, so from here, it looks like the 5 might go into the side, so maybe he's set up to play shape off the 1 rail down.
Yeah, maybe that's an option though we hadn't seen.
Ooh, well, he went straight into it, but he hung up the 10. I mean, the 4. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he just missed it because of all the spin he had to create to get the breakout. Before the match started, I did tell the players that this table really doesn't like that side spin you throw at it. It really accepts a natural angle rolling well. The side spin will, compromise your stroke, which will ultimately compromise the contact on the ball.
Well, I always disagree with you there. The table doesn't care about the spin. You just gotta adjust for it.
Yeah, you're right. That's a clean pot from Leo right there. You're right, you do just gotta adjust.
Because we saw on the more experienced players like
Hubert,
Harry,
Harry and Ariston.
Harrison.
Rahul, Manny, Julius, Marcus.
They all play the spin and the ball kept going in.
Yeah, you're right. Let me correct it. This table doesn't like poorly executed side spin. How about that?
That's more accurate.
Well, Leo's on track for a nice run out here. Just 1 rail want to go down, maybe get the 2nd rail there. Yeah, he loaded up with a whole lot of tops, thinking it would take him down, but
Oh, that
the
corner.
middle ball would have done him much better.
And we got some support here in the chat for Leo by Mr. Amar Inder Singh, also asking for some side action.
Some side action on Leo.
That's right.
Oh, nice pot.
Clean.
Very nice pot. Let's get another look at the instant replay.
Bang.
Very
Heart of the
nice pot
pocket.
there. Yeah, heart of the pocket. And Leo's gonna go up to 3-1. Rack number 4 is in the books.
And the stats show that Leo's potting success
Yeah.
is going up.
Yeah, he was at 69. He's at 72%. Also, this right here, 7 defensives. That's pretty awesome. We saw a few in the rack before, not so much in this one here. In this one, it was really just Keith kind of sealed his own fate with that rattled 4 ball, going for the breakout on the 5.
And Mr. John Adamo has joined the chat.
He wants a
And
rematch with Roman.
and he wants a
Nice.
rematch.
Honestly, I think I would want to watch a rematch. I enjoyed watching those two play. It was a nice Sunday afternoon, and they were good competition for each other. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think they'll play better this time around
I think
because
so too.
you know, shaking the nerves.
Yeah, once the nerves are off, and I appreciate honestly how honest both those guys were about the nerves, because trust me,
I mean, there's
guys,
no point hiding it.
there's no point in hiding it.
Everybody feels it.
All these camera angles, everyone feels it. Like, it's very easy to see.
And I think that's our first dry break of the match.
Yeah,
Push.
first try break. Got Fortune with the hook, so Keith is gonna push. I like how he's automatically looking to create some distance.
Too thick.
That's a bad foul from Leo. Keith. I don't know. We can't stop doing it now. We keep mixing up.
I know. We're just gonna say foul and no names.
No name. How about just red player and blue player? How about that?
Oh, now you're just confusing me even more.
Yeah, no, I think Keith should have seen where his cue ball was going. They went right off the 2 ball. So another ball in hand. Right now, Keith is averaging over 1 ball in hand per rack. Technically, he had 2 and 1, I believe.
Yep, he's got 4.
He's got 4. Okay, so then it's 1 per rack. He's averaging.
Yes. So this is Leo with a ball in hand.
This is Leo with the ball in hand. Yes.
I don't know. I don't really like this cue ball placement if you have ball in hand.
I don't either, but you know, I'm sure he knows
Yeah, they all have different styles.
different quirks, different different preferred shots. I'm sure even you guys, when you're playing, there's some shots you just play better than others, and vice versa with your buddy. You know, some things are just easier for some people, and it's just a habit. We're creatures of habit in this game. Ooh,
Oh,
muscle memory. Wiped his feet on the way in. Still found some gravity.
he has a shot on the side pocket, right?
Yeah. He's aiming low, so like he'll just stun there. Drew out. I thought he would lift up a bit more. You know, Leo does pot pretty good. I think positionally he needs to improve a little. But you see,
Oh, clean.
yeah, very nice pot. Like, that's a great pot. And this is from ball in hand on the 2. He's on his way to run this out. See, the 8 goes in the side, 7 of course down here. He'll have the angle to come out if he wants to get that 3rd rail or not.
No,
He
he's
only
keeping
wanted
it
the
simple.
1. Yeah, keeping it simple. Like to see it. It's down on the shot quick. Ooh.
Lots of body English.
Yeah, lots of body English. Jerked that shoulder down. Made the pot work though. Does he play the 9 in the side, or does he go all the way around to play it down here?
Might as well go all the way around because he has a lot of angle.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna
Well, he
Make
went to the
it,
other side
the
pocket.
other side. Yeah.
Now you can just follow through for the 10 ball in the
Mhm.
corner pocket.
Doesn't have to do much here, and this would be a huge rack for Leo.
Let's hope we don't see another missed 9 ball.
We're not
Oof. No,
positioning.
he landed a little weird on the 10.
Yeah, I'm not convinced on the positioning. I hate playing this
No,
shot.
I had to stop or keep going.
Which
Literally.
I play this over here, right? I play this with a whole lot of right spin and bring.
I don't know. The camera angle may be deceiving,
He's
but
going here though. Mm,
wow, that was a big whack.
big whack. He missed it over here. Almost diamond.
That was
That
a
was
good one.
good run out from the 2 ball now.
You can use a little more time on that shot.
I think so. I think
Maybe
he could've used
consider
a
the
lot more
safety.
time. Rowan said in the chat, I got 10 on Keith.
Oh no,
Ooh.
Keith, what have you done?
Another missed 10. This time he missed it right around here. He's got a good leave out of it though. It's a solid leave. You can't ask for much more.
Can we
than
see
that.
overhead?
Sure. Do you think it's cuttable?
No.
Look at it from here. No,
No,
you can't.
it's anywhere I look at it, it's
Like it's
weird.
an exhibition shot. It can be cut in, but it's an exhibition shot. I hope he doesn't foul right in. It looks like he's getting a full hit on it.
Oh, he went
some
full
strategy
defensive.
right back. Nice. Now, unless the banks are open for Keith Friday night, don't think he'll cut this one in. And Leo might have another crack at this.
It's a shot. Safety.
Whoa, guys, take it easy on the bets. These guys are betting $10. $10 full dollars.
That's funny. Well, Carlos did say he's got 50 on Keith. Uh-oh. I liked his idea. I didn't like his line. Immediately you saw that 10 ball go towards the middle when you
Oh.
needed it to go wide, right down
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I liked the idea. I did not like the line. So we're not going to count that defensive in the stats. We only count successful intended defenses. which I
Oh,
think is
somebody in the chat I haven't seen in a long time. Mr. Don Eddie, Fast Eddie. How you doing, Eddie?
Mr. Fassetti, hope you're doing well, buddy. The nerves for being on stream hitting hard. Oh yeah, big time. Big time, it happens. And Leo is gonna take rack number 5. He's getting a comfortable lead. Yeah, those missed 10 balls are really doing something to Keith. You can see he's up to 5 missed 10 balls and 4 fouls. So he's averaging 1 foul per rack and 1 missed 10 per rack.
That's right. That's right. And if you want to know what that pot success is, well, I can break it down for you guys. So out of 30 pot attempts for Leo, he's made 18 and missed 12 out of 30.
Yeah.
Now the 30 attempts that Leo has. Sorry, did I say Keith or Leo?
You said Leo, I think.
You
I
said-
can't remember. I don't even know.
Okay, one of the first stats was Keith. Now Leo has made 27 out of 34 pot attempts.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I think, especially when you're not playing a points race and you're playing racks, the which ball you miss is a lot more crucial, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
another stat I didn't really talk about right there we saw was 8 defensives for Leo. You know, that'll help. That'll do it. You know, force a few of those ball in hands. Of course, some of the fouls by Keith were his own error.
And it's good to know that those defensive that we're marking down, we're only marking down the successful defensive shots.
Yeah,
Not
intended.
just any attempt. And that's the second dry break of the match.
Oh, almost looped it in with the double kiss.
And he would have counted.
Would have counted, of course. It's only about which ball in which pocket. Doesn't matter how it gets there. It can go 16 rails off my camera angle and still drop, and it'll count. Nice shot.
Oh, I like that shot.
Yeah, very clean pot. Like I said, Leo does have a good stroke when he wants to just pot the ball. I think when he ties it in with some positional attempts, it can kind of crumble a bit. Yeah, just like you saw there, he loaded up with some toughs. But when it comes to potting, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Positionally, definitely needs some work.
I think his long potting does need a little bit of work.
Mhm.
Because I've noticed, as long as the ball is, mid to close range, he's pretty accurate.
Yeah. I think one of the players has the live on.
That's another missed pot for for Keith, and he's definitely feeling the pressure. Oh, nice clean pot for Leo. Do not get hooked on the 10. Well, he got down quick, so it tells me that he can
Yeah,
see
you
it.
probably see it. I think he's gonna see the edge and just bring it back. Oh, you can see the full ball. Wow. Yeah.
Did he stop in time?
Yeah, he's okay.
Ooh.
Well, no, the beauty is if you look at the 6 and the 9, they're you know, very close. You can play the combo or the carom.
I call it the 9.
Yeah, he's called a carom. There's no point to calling the 6.
Oh, nice shot. Very nice. He hit out a good pace too.
Well, he really needs to make this
one.
one, and the rack is his.
Yeah. Well, we
Watch
can't
out,
say that for
Cubo.
sure. I mean, with the amount of missed 10s we've seen, the rack is nobody's until that 10 is down.
Well, he had to load it up with spin because I think the natural angle was gonna hit the 7 and into the pocket.
Get into the pocket, yeah.
He's tied up the able, so that's gonna make things tricky for both of them.
That's solid.
Shot.
Very nice.
I'll call the side here. Okay.
No, I don't think that 8 ball clears, does it? You're gonna have to do something about it. Let's see here. A big opportunity for Keith. Nice shot. I like his positioning on this too.
Oh yeah, he needs some angle here for sure.
I mean, do you risk playing short side? I kind of do. I know it's risky, but play it with a bit of right spin, check it down. You can make your way down to the short side. I know it's not easy, but it's possible. I maybe decided to go straight into it.
Well, the good thing is that now he can play a nice safety here. Unless he's gone too far. Yeah, he did go a little too far.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. There's a difference between that relaxed stroke and a lazy stroke. He stood up on that again. I think he could have got a much better safety, but
Corner.
he's just standing up on that final impact. You called it. His long potting could be
Yeah, the long potting. Now, long potting is not just cue ball far from the octave ball.
Mhm.
It's also octave ball far from the
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah. Oh, watch out, cue ball. He's fine. Whole lot of English on that one, huh?
Oh yeah.
Look like reverse check.
Maybe he was worried about the side pocket.
Ooh, terrible.
We see an undercut and an
Ooh.
overcut.
Where's it gonna land? Not good enough. I think Leo was waiting to see if it's gonna
Corner.
make its way over the side
Yeah.
pocket. It's not. But Keith is feeling the cut. Gonna see the cue ball fly wild. You don't want to see it go in here. Put a bit of tops on it to come down. Oh, what did I say? Oh, what did I say? You did miss hit that though. Yeah, you did miss it pretty bad.
And to keep your stat accurate, that's Keith fifth foul on the
Yeah.
fifth rack.
So he's successfully maintaining that one per rack. I say successfully, not that it's a great success to have.
Corner.
Comment here from Dan Lewis. How's it going, Dan? I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting, buddy, but he's saying he played Keith once and got lucky to win. He mentioned how bad I was and been asking for a game since. As Leo puts in his fifth 10 ball of the match, and the score is going to go up 5-1. That was rack number 6. Um, interesting. So Dan has been asking Keith for a match after getting lucky to win. Interesting. Well, maybe we can set something up. Of course, we're gonna have to wait to see how this turns out. You can see Leo is up at 76% pot success, and so far this is the tail of the match so far, guys. 1 foul per rack and 1 missed 10 per rack, pretty much, just about. Also, you see Leo's 8 defenses really stand out. I haven't seen too much in the past few racks, but in racks 1 and 2 we saw a bit of it. I think it's really the potting. Keith is falling behind on his potting right now. He had a whole bunch of opportunities on the 6 ball, it was the 8 ball a few times. Ultimately scratched on that 8 ball as Leo makes the 8 to the side. Let's see the layout. He's gonna get a hook, look at the 1. I was about to say he can get a hook from the 4. I want to see how much he has, or if he can sneak in between and just sit right there. But I don't think he can. I think, yeah, there's not enough space in between the 2. So he tried the other way around.
Sorry.
Wait, so hold on. Did Rowan and Umar actually make this $10 bet?
Looks that way to me.
You guys are golden. You guys are awesome. Umar's a funny guy too, man. He always makes me chuckle.
Yeah, he
Same
does
with
have a
the-
way with words.
Same with Carlos. Like the banter between them all cracks me up.
Oh, oh my
Wiped
god.
its feet, wiped its crack on the way in.
They're playing no early.
They're playing no early 10s, no. You can call the 10 and pot it to remain at the table, but it doesn't get you a win, no. It's a pure run out format. We got Carlos saying you guys need to post the amounts being played for. So here's the thing, Carlos. I got no issue in doing that, but it's more so for the players. If the players request that they don't want the exact amount to be posted, I'm gonna respect their wishes, because ultimately it's about comfort. I want them to be comfortable playing and on their own terms for the most part. Nice pot. So because the players have asked me not to, I'm just gonna respect their wishes. They are playing for how about I can say they're playing for medium stakes. Is medium stakes acceptable? Depends on your relative to your definition of medium, but yeah, definitely some action on the line. Enough to get you sweating. How about that?
Enough to get Keith nervous.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think for Keith it wasn't more so about the money. I think for him it was more so once again coming to play on stream. Even though he does play nice and composed on stream, I think just in general, everyone's a little camera shy.
I suspect that you want to do well.
Yeah, and that's why I told him, don't focus on any of that. Don't focus on winning. Don't focus on how you look in the camera. Don't focus on what you say. Focus purely on one thing. And this is advice that Paul gave me a while ago, and it really helped me focus on just breaking your bad habits that exist already. If you know that you stand up on the shot, usually focus on not doing that. Focus on staying down, sticking to the middle of the ball and not letting your
Sticking to your fundamentals. Yeah, of course.
fundamentals.
I
Oh,
knew it was gonna go in.
Leo says he knew. If any of you are basketball fans, you'll remember a name, Tim Duncan. I still have his jersey. I remember I bought it brand new. It was right after the years San Antonio won. But Tim Duncan, the biggest spokesperson for fundamentals of basketball. That guy made an entire career of rebounds and the corner bank shot. That's it. Of course, he's the most dominant power forward in history, but he did it while sticking to the fundamentals.
That's right.
Yeah, no, Carlos, you make a good point. Definitely, I agree with you there that it makes it more exciting knowing the amounts. Sometimes the stream is not what gives you the pressure, it's the amount, for sure. I agree 100%. I'm sure all of us, everyone in the comments, everyone here at the house, You know, if we're playing for $100 or $1,000, we're gonna see two different games, definitely. But I'll see. You know, I definitely maybe I'll add in the script a bit, just talking to the players about how it won't be a big deal to post the money, but I just don't want to be too pushy, right? Maybe I want to try to convert this rack. Good placement on the 10 ball.
Slightly overdrew it, but he should be
I
okay.
think he's fine. I'm more concerned how he's reaching over and stretched, and you don't want to compromise your forward stroke. And he didn't. Great shot. That's going to be 6-1. That is Leo's 5th rack in a row. You guys are going to see it on the rack tracker any second. Rack number 7 in the books, and you can see there it is the Leo show all the way down here. Oh man. And he's even potted a little better, 78%, steadily climbing. So is Keith. He had some good pots in this one. He had some bad misses as well. You want to go to the highlight screen? Let me see if it's working. Oh, we got nothing working. Excellent. Turn the camera on. No, don't worry.
Okay, you'll figure it out.
Let me just... Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Where's my ugly mug at? There we go. What's up? What's up? Jose's off to my side here. You can't really see him too well. But yeah, as you guys can see, 6-1. Something's got to change. Let me know in the comments. What do you think Keith needs to do to really change that momentum? You know, we still got a lot of pool left. It's a race to 16. Definitely not by any means counting Keith out. We've seen players come back from bigger deficits. But of course, something has to be changed. There's got to be, something's got to give.
And that is
Just
Leo's 3rd dry break of the match. If you guys are counting Keith out, I suggest you guys do not. I fully believe he has what it takes to come back.
yeah.
And to
for
prove
sure.
my point, there goes that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, just like Carlos said right here, Keith's head currently not functioning. He got to get out of it before it's too late. Yep. You know, mental state is a big factor in you know, these action matches, no doubt. Especially early on, you want to set yourself up to be thinking clear and straight. Even if things aren't rolling your way, you gotta. That's one thing I'm still admiring so much about Ariston's game. From when he played against Harry, you know, no matter how bad the rolls were against him, every time he came to the table, he was, you know, trying to stick to thinking clear, thinking fresh. Every rack is anew.
Ooh, that safety is not gonna work out. Now we got a funny comment here from Ty. Early on, Carlos was saying he wants to put 50 on Keith. So I was asking, are you still down for that?
Oh, I'm sure he is. Carlos is a ride or die. I'm sure he still believes in his horse. Long race, still plenty of pool left. But you know, maybe Carlos's thoughts can channel its way to Keith and say, you know, get your head in the game, start thinking right. I was told Ty have a day off. Ty is probably reading that thinking immediately, day off, what is that? Pool doesn't sleep, action never sleeps. Oh, nice pot.
Maybe after that pot, he'll put 30 on Keith.
Yeah. What's the save here?
Well, he's shooting the 3 first.
I kind of like getting the cue ball here if he can. I don't know if he's going for it. I think that's what he wanted. The 10 ball is going to come to the rescue, actually. Pretty good.
Seems to me like that's what he was trying
That's
all
what he was
along.
trying, yeah. Ooh, forced error.
Is that Leo's second foul?
That's a foul for Leo, yeah.
Is he on 2 foul? No, right?
No. Only one.
Okay. Keith looking for a second foul.
Yeah. Very nicely executed. And I like how, you know, he's limited the options with the kick just because of this 8 ball here and this 6 ball here. So it's actually perfect. You know, Leo can get a hit on it with some right side English, but just very little.
Sit.
And he gets a hit on it, so he's back to 0 fouls. Did you mark a successful defensive, Ricky?
Yes, I have.
Nice. Alok says Keith needs to get his nerves under control on the last 2 to 3 balls. Oh yeah, for sure. Because if you think back to the first 3-4 racks, you know, Keith had shots on the 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball that he, you know, just blundered. Now, had he converted those racks, I'm pretty sure he'd be feeling a whole lot different right now. I think, you know, if it was the other way around, he'd be very comfortable. You can see the body language says it all. Leo is very quick to come to the table. He wants to maintain control. Keith is kind of just taking whatever's handed to him. Wow.
Oh, what a hit.
Great hit.
What a hit.
Yeah, that's a nice hit. I wouldn't be concerned about the lead. You still got a solid hit there, Leo. And it looks like that 4 ball doesn't clear the 8 ball. You can see it right there up table. So Keith might pop this one, a wind up somewhere here and play another safety on the 4. Yeah, it's a bad miss. It's a bad miss, buddy. Get your head in the game. I know you can't hear me right now, but, you know, get your head in the game regardless.
I think what Keith needs right now is to relax and a little more table time to get a little rhythm going.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because he's feeling like Leo's punishing for his mistakes, right?
Yeah, but Leo's also punishing himself. I've been mentioning that he's potting pretty good, but positionally, you know, this is, I think, his 3rd or 4th self-hook of the match. But just as well as he's hooking himself, he's kicking at the ball as well.
Oh yeah, but it's not like he hasn't had any chances, you know? He's had multiple chances at the table and failed to capitalize.
All right, we also got our winner from this past Wednesday, Mr. Evinder Singh. How's it going, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Hope you're doing well. Congrats on your win. Jose, did I mention to you I might have another match for Evinder?
Oh yeah?
And you know him too, you know him.
Who's that?
Mr. Deep Trivedi. A lot of people don't know that I have a younger brother. Even, who was it? Sunny. Sunny was like, oh, that Deep's your brother? I'm like, yeah, we have the same last name. I get it, we don't look alike, but...
Yeah, you guys really don't look alike.
Yeah, we almost sound the same though. That's what all my aunts tell me. But yeah, don't you think Deep versus Evinder would be a good match? I was, because he mentioned to me he's finally ready to play on the stream. He's been focused on some other things, but he wants to give it a crack. And they're both skill level 5s. I think it could turn out well.
Yeah, and you and your brothers have different looks, completely different personalities. One is gay, one is straight.
You better hope he's not watching.
I'm talking about you.
I know you're not talking about me. I'm
talking about you.
You little shit. Oh, man.
Okay. Just got another miss there.
Yeah. So now the rack is pretty much sitting open. Everything goes. He's got natural angles to follow. He wants some angle somewhere around here on the 6 ball to stand over or go forward for the 2 rails on the 7. And he's got it. He's got that angle. Now he really wants to focus on just the pot here. No sidey, no English. Just let it roll through with some tops. It'll reach that 2nd rail easily.
Oh no.
Don't hook yourself. Don't hook yourself.
No tops. You gotta get the 2nd rail. Yeah, another self hook there from Leo, but this time late game. If I'm Keith, I'm telling myself this is the rack, has to be mine. You know, whether I grind it out through innings or hooks, whatever, this has to be his rack. 7-1. We'll start reaching.
He thought he could see the edge.
Yeah.
Now 7 to the 8, no problem, but 8 to the 9, he's gotta be careful to give himself some angle.
He's gotta bring his cube out. See where he's positioning it right now. If he plays
That's
8
no good.
from there. Yeah, right now on the 7 is no good, but he's got to get it back out right where it is to keep some angle on that.
He needs to be further out the table. See, that's no good.
Yeah, like
That's not good.
Yeah, that's not enough. Because see, now you're introducing, you gotta force the ball to follow your spin to go against, you know, the physics of the game.
Yeah, now you gotta do funny business with the cue ball.
Funny business indeed. Let's hope he can bring it across though. Ooh.
See what I'm talking about?
You called it, man. You called it. He tried to force it over and he just missed the 8 entirely, hit it wide.
Of course I called it. I've done it 1,000 times.
Carlos said, I always knew Ravi played on the other team.
Call a corner here, please.
Hey, fuck you guys. It's 2025, alright?
I know, come out already, man.
Oh, and another chat, we got Mr. Ty Cameron saying you guys looking to run a double header tonight? Short race to 11, who's ready? Interesting. What do you think about that?
Oh, okay. So who are you addressing that to? Open
It's
or?
an open challenge, yeah.
Oh, open.
He means
sure.
double header, like one stream after the next. We can follow it up with an after party.
Okay, so who's
Tyler.
gonna? Carlos, come on, man. Drive your ass down here.
It would be awesome. Oh, Nathan's in the chat, so Ty's got bigger fish to fry.
Okay.
All right,
Nathan,
the challenge has been made. Challenge has been accepted. What's the spot?
Nathan's ready to what? Commentate?
How many spots? 10 games? 11? 12? Yeah, no, Ty's a great dude. He's been meaning to come out on the stream. He's just got a super busy schedule. I understand, of course. Oh,
What are you doing?
Is Nathan
Wake up,
versus
wake up, wake up.
Walid a good match?
it's a great match. Nathan versus Walid is a great match, yeah. That would be awesome.
Yo, Mr. Sharma, are you down for that?
Nice.
Ooh, Leo, make it look easy.
And you made the pot look easy. You made the position look impossible.
Corner.
Because had you get it up there, didn't really try all too much, but let's see if that strong potting can save him. I believe he's called it down here. Wow.
What?
Wow.
Can I see a
That one
replay?
He made look way too easy. Yeah, go for it. What a pot that was. That was strong, dude. And look, he drew it to the rail. Avoided the scratch. how
Look
he drew
at that.
ball. Wonderful shot, Leo.
What?
And with that is Leo's 6th rack in the row. Why don't you show us some stats, Jose? Wow. 7-1 is your score. Like I was saying, guys, Keith has to be telling himself this is the one he's got to take. Leo steadily, he was at 69, he's making his way up to 79%. The potting has, the pot success has increased. He's been hooking himself. And actually, this is the first rack that Keith hasn't given a foul, or the second rack, I believe. But
Ooh, and I'm looking at this comment and I need to go get myself some popcorn.
why? What's that?
Ty Cameron replies to Nitin Sharma, Stafford is still waiting.
Oh yeah,
I still remember that match.
I was there for that match. I totally forgot. I had yeah, Nathan was my horse in that match, but that was Staff played excellent. He actually did play very, very strong. That table they got at the Diamond Vault, man, that is a player's table. That thing is unforgiving. It's a nice, beautiful 9-foot diamond, deep shelf, tight pockets. Yeah, Nathan and Staff rematch would be awesome too. I like how you said.
What's Ty's Fargo?
Fargo? He's around 530. You
Around-
and you and Ty is you played Ty, yeah. Remember the tournament?
Oh yeah.
Ty is a good shot. That same night during Nathan and Staff, he played Ummer.
Okay, so Nathan replies with "Bring him here, I will play." Okay, guys, that we got the double header right there.
I think I'm gonna have to send Leo a message because he's listening to the stream. Actually, he can probably hear me. He's listening through his phone and it's picking up through the mic. Leo, if you could hold the phone away a bit because we're getting some feedback on this end. Oof, as this cue ball manages to stay up,
I need your help.
Keith immediately going for the jump. Send Leo a message because he's listening to the stream.
Plus? Just wanna slide it
Oh,
in.
to place it,
Sorry,
place it underneath.
I missed what you said there.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna do a jump. So
Yeah.
And Keith is waiting for Leo to place the little jump pad underneath, but he can just go out and do it himself.
It's just literally lift, slide, and that's it.
And a millimeter here or there, guys, isn't gonna make the
Okay.
holder. Like, obviously, if you place the ball
3 inches.
yeah, like we're gonna be like, what the fuck? A millimeter here or there is nothing. Another cool dude we got in the chat, Mr. Ricardo. How you doing, buddy?
Ooh,
Rico
he
gave
just
me
nicked
some,
the able.
Some awesome 8-ball racks yesterday. I played him at the Shy Lounge. Man, Rico is good. That guy, he finds a way
Forehand,
to
yeah?
bank, kick, hit
Yep.
anything.
Okay, these are some fighting words in the chat.
Fighting words.
Oh yeah.
What Carlos said?
Yeah.
Ty's not a bad shot. Great for the women's league.
Oh yeah. You know what? That's the double header.
That's the doubleheader.
Okay, Carlos.
You guys got up until 16 racks to get all the shit talking out, and then after 16, want to see
Yes.
both you guys here. Watch out, cue ball.
Yeah, if you guys start driving now, you'll make it.
Yeah. I don't think he should try doing too much with this 5. I think he should take the long 6.
Yeah, just roll it.
The
Just
7
make sure
is
you're
close
not
enough to the pocket, so is the 6. Yeah, just like that.
just like that. Yeah.
Great shot. I don't want to jinx him, but this could be a good rack for Keith to get out. You see, he's got the nice angle on the 7 to use that top reel, go towards the right for the 8. 9 in the kitchen is open. Wow. Good pot. There it is.
Great shot.
There's that little rhythm he needs to follow. Yeah, he's got awesome angle. Make sure you get that reel. You don't want to get the reel too low either, risk bumping into the 8. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Maybe a little closer than he'd like, but
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
yeah, it'll still work. It will work indeed. I think he just got to decide, does he go forward, does he come back? What do you say?
Ah, he's gotta come back.
Come back, right?
Short side on the 9.
I think he'll be fine avoiding the side pocket.
Nah,
Just
he's not. Oh,
make
he's
sure
going
that-
forward? What?
no. He's aiming it low, I think. A bit too much.
9 in the
He's
corner.
still
No,
got the
9 in the
nine
side.
See his angle on the shot right there, guys.
Did you see that nice stroke he had even using the rest? That was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
He's got
yeah.
he got a lot of action on
Whole
that cue
lot
ball.
of action on the cue ball, yeah.
Ooh, it's in.
It's in. Yeah, I was holding my breath there.
Take
too.
your time on the tempo. Make sure you find your potting angle. No rush.
This is it, guys. Let's all rally for Keith and one more on the board. I believe he can get it. Oh,
What?
man. Do you see how bad he missed that one? The 10 hit the rail right here.
You know what it seemed like to me? He got down very fast. Like, I'm not even gonna let it bother me. I'm not gonna let the nerves get to me.
So
But thinking of so much about the nerves.
here's the thing. You mentioned he's got that
I'll call the
Filipino
5
stroke.
here.
And this is similar to players who like to kind of let the game flow in that way. You know, just like the flow of a river, it can crash and it can be lazy. That, what we saw right there, that was a lazy flow. Ooh,
What?
what a bank, man.
That was slow and painful.
That was slow and painful. I didn't think that was gonna drop, but it made it. Wow, guys.
Did you catch
what a
it?
shot. Yeah, I did. Go back to the. I got just the ending of it. Yeah. That's a great bank. Look how close that 10 ball was as well. Man, we're seeing some good stuff from Leo here, man. Beauty.
Wow.
Just found the bottom of the pocket. 8-1. Man,
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah, that one hurt. That was keep it on this angle here. Take the stats off for a second. I was showing the 10 ball was somewhere here, right? And he missed it right into the rail like this. He got it very full. And
Yeah.
I gotta say it's that lazy. You can show it now. It's that bit of a lazy stroke where he's kind of getting up, where he's kind of just pushing the cue forward without all that much intention. What's nice to see is that Keith is up to 8 defensives, so he's definitely made that change. It's more so just the pocketing on these 10 balls. And Leo makes the 10 on the break, but remember guys, it's a no golden break format, so that 10 ball is going to get respotted right next to that 6.
Just continue shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Leo continues to shoot, even though he only made the 10 on the break. It still counts as a ball made on the break. Oh no, we got a sad face from Mr. Ariston. Seeing his compadre shoot not as good as him, huh? Yeah,
Call that for
definitely
just
shoot him
that
some
call.
words of encouragement. You know, the players, of course, have their phone on them. Oh. Oh, that was silly.
Sorry, what just happened there?
Leo fouled. He hit the ball right into the corner pocket.
That wasn't a strategic foul.
Strategic foul, huh? Tempting his opponent. But yeah, definitely, guys. You know, shoot Keith and Leo both a message if you're supporting them. It makes all the difference. Trust me, I see it on the players' faces. They mention it when they come up. I only suggest don't go in the comments and watch and keep up with all the chit chat, but they do anyways.
Corner.
So, Mr. Ariston, how do you say "get your shit together" in Filipino?
That's a good question. Should learn that. So far in like Tagalog, I only know the numbers. One of the best teammates I ever had in league, Maxine, she taught me the numbers just so it could be easier on the timeouts. Not that she didn't speak English, I just thought it would be nice to know. I think it's
Ooh, that's a nice safety.
yeah, that's solid.
We both have 9 successful safety shots in the match.
Yeah, he's playing off this rail, but he doesn't have as much of the rail. Like he wants to hit a bit higher up, but I think he can only get like here. I don't know if he can. Yeah, he's changed his mind. Two ball first. I don't know if they noticed it, but that was a foul. It was definitely 2 ball first. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 ball just is
No way Keith didn't notice that.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw it as clear as day. Like the 2 ball just, it was like a hair.
Oh yeah, I saw it too.
It moved. Because even the natural angle, it didn't look like it was possible to even get the 1 ball on that, right?
Yeah, and if anybody wants to know, we're not allowed to say anything unless they call a ref.
Yes, exactly.
Or they ask us to review, then that's a different story.
Yeah. Even the review I don't like to do, truth be told, guys. Of course I will if it's a very critical
I'll call the 4 ball
moment
just in
of the
case.
game.
Okay.
But yeah, everything that happens on the table, the players know that they need to have a ref called. Otherwise, it is shooter's call. Just the same rule you guys are all, know. We got a comment here from Rob Bob McGill. How's it going, buddy? He said Keith is quick stroking the pressure shots. Yep, I agree with you there, man. He's definitely not giving the pressure shots the respect they deserve. Pool is a two-way game, guys. Always remember, the more you respect the table, the more it'll respect you back. But if you go out there all willy-nilly, it's going to give it right back to you. Good shot. I'm curious to see what the 9 and 10 is sitting like. It looks like that 10 ball clears. The 9, I don't know if it's behind the 10 or not, but it might. 5 to the 6, that's another tricky one. He's got a whole lot of open area here, but you see that 8 ball kind of reduces his options to go forward. And I think he's going to bump the 9 ball on this one if he tries coming back. Depending on how much he can pull it back. You definitely don't want to go forward. He'll probably bump the 8 and get stuck somewhere down here if he does.
I would try to bump the 9 or 10.
Oh, wow. He proved me a liar. He actually found the gap in between.
I would have bumped
the 9, 10.
because the
right?
6 is so accessible, right?
And looking here, it doesn't look like the 9 clears. I think the 9 is definitely behind the 10.
I mean, he can obviously do it with the A ball as well.
Hmm.
That's assuming that he makes the 6 and 7,
Yeah, this
which
one
he
hit
didn't.
real thick. He had a whole lot of left spin on it. Right, big opportunity for Keith. Let's see the layout. Well, he's got the back foot on the 6 that he can stun and come back up for. And honestly, just with how the 8 is, the 9 must clear on the side here. So if he can, get pretty good on the short side of the 9, it's not a bad option. Carlos is in a funny mood today. Oh, what happened? I missed it. He fluke banked it
I'm
in
not
the...
sure what just happened
He
there.
missed it. He missed the 6 and he fluked it in. So Leo will come to the table. Carlos said, "Come on, bro, let's play on stream. Get out of that cave, the cave of yours." The cave is a cool name for a pool hall, I'll admit. Carlos, of course, referring to the Diamond Vault that is set up in Cambridge. It's a beautiful place. They've got 3 beautiful diamond tables, 1 9-footer. This
Oh,
is a
look at that
good-
safety.
I don't think he's got him hooked per se. Like,
Shit.
I don't know. How
That's a
close
good
is that
shot.
8-ball?
Well, he says shit. So it must be
Yeah,
hooked.
I think he's behind the 8-ball. See if we can see from here. Oh yeah, he's behind that 8-ball. Yeah, you can't.
Oh, man.
I forgot I had this camera angle.
Come on, don't tell me.
Oh, come on, what a hit! And
I
the
mean, he's
rail.
sold out, but
No,
to
but
hit
that's-
that ball,
That's the most you
Shit.
could do. You hit that ball. Yeah, so the Diamond Vault, they've got 1 9-foot diamond table and 2 bar box 7-footers. They play like a dream. They've been installed very nice. The guys up there at the Diamond Vault Thai, they've done a good job. And they built a real nice community for themselves there. It's awesome to see. And he's okay.
I don't like what he done with the able here.
Yeah,
I would have preferred to stay on the other side of the able.
Well, it looks like he's gonna draw back to the rail and take the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, that's asking a
Mm.
lot.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, he's
I
trying to do too much, man.
I think he was better off playing the 9 all the way up. Truth be told.
Yeah, after he was there.
After he was there, yeah,
Yeah,
he is doing
absolutely.
too much. He's trying to do a whole lot. And I'm just not convinced. Like, his body language just shows that his heart's not in it in some of these shots. So I think he'll play the safe and get the 9 down here. That's a good attempt. That's not attempt. That's a good effort. He's landed it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That counts as a successful defensive, I'd say, for sure. That's what he
Call it
intended to
10
do,
ball.
right? Yeah, Leo's called the 10, so we're probably going to see the carom off the 9 here. Nice shot. How's the 9 going to land, though? Not too good, not too good. I mean,
Shoot again.
nothing in terms of a...
Oh, hold on.
Oh, he didn't call
Sorry.
it?
No, he did call it. So, yeah, Keith is saying that, but he doesn't have the option.
Corner.
And Leo did call it. He has to shoot again.
I mean, if
Oh,
what?
Again.
he tried to go for the thin cut. He
But
tried.
honestly,
boy.
Keith thought he had the option, and if I had the option, I'm taking
Yeah,
that
I
shot
would
all
have
day
taken
long.
2. I know. Yeah, he shouldn't have. I mean, hey, it worked out. Maybe he predicted that Leo would scratch. No, I'm just kidding. But all right, guys, big opportunity here for Keith. Let's rally together to see him get 1 more on the board. I like the position he's played.
Great shot,
Beautiful.
perfect positioning.
Oh yeah, beautiful positioning. This one should be out.
Nice shot.
There it is.
And it's in.
Second rack of the match for Keith. That is rack number 10. We just finished up. Let's give it to Keith right there. You guys are about to see it on the rack tracker right here. After a spell, an absolute spell of 7 racks in a row. Look at that. Redonkulous. Leo's pot success has dropped a bit. Keith is steadily rising. Steadily, I say. But he still needs to, make some changes. He got away with it here. Got a bit of luck, as Leo just missed that ball entirely.
I'm still kind of hoping that Carlos and Ty make it tonight for that double header.
To come down tonight, yeah.
Honestly got me excited about that.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Hey, it's Friday night. Oh, cue ball off the table, and that's going to be a foul. Keith was practicing his break before the match started, and he said he had it figured out. I didn't see him do that once while he was practicing. Cue ball off the table, but no, Eric. Leo did call the 10, but there's no early 10. The 10 can only be potted as the last ball. So you can call it and then remain at the table while the 10 gets respotted just to, keep your presence at the table, but it won't get you the win, no. If that's what you're referring to. But yeah, like I was saying, it's Friday night. It's summer.
I mean, I will play Ty myself tonight, but I have to work in the morning, so I
What
gotta-
was that, Jose? Your pussy hurts? Is that what you said?
And that's pretty much.
Is that-
No, actually, no. My pussy is gonna hurt tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding you. No, Jose does work very hard. He's got to get up early. Not to mention, he's an old fart. That never helps.
Don't worry, buddy.
If you guys
You'll
have
be my
met
age
Jose,
soon.
and I'm sure a lot of people don't know, but if you've met Jose, you might be thinking he's like, 19, 21. He looks young. The guy is a fucking geezer, I'm telling you.
Start shopping for my cane.
Well, I'll have deep make you one. Oh, this is gonna be light. No, you got the
He got the sellout.
yeah. You got the rail and the sellout. No, I thought it would be light if he was to use the 7 to get the rail, because I think the plan was cue ball on the 9, right? All right, another big opportunity, man. This rack went by pretty quick. We're already down to the late game stage. 8 ball in the side, 9 ball here, 10 ball here. It's a classic triangle. Got to start with the 7 though, of course. Yeah, he's probably gonna have the right side angle on the 8 here, because he's gonna have to go forward just slightly though, not too much. Oh,
See, he was trying to hold the cue ball. That's what it was.
no, but see, here's the thing. He didn't really need any spin on that. He didn't need any English on that. He just had to go to the rail and back out. That's a really bad miss. I would never expect Keith to miss that shot. But like you said, just trying to hold it compromises the stroke. Leo rifled in the 7, and he's got a good line on this 8. Oh no, that was a roll shot all day long. I'm not sure why he stunned it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
puzzled too.
Stun draw and kind of slid over a bit. And I really thought he would roll it up, hopefully land straight, and even if he landed a bit further up, he could take the angle for the 9.
All this side here.
You see this comment from Rico? He said Jose Lara works. That was a 9 gonna end up pretty good. Well, I'll tell you one thing. If Ty and Carlos
Corner.
do decide to come on down, I'm gonna make a quick run to LCBO before they close. Actually, it's 8:27. I know they close early these days. Let me check. There was like one near my house closed at 9.
That was a missed spot, but he got away with it. Not sure what Mr. Leo is gonna attempt here. Cut? Safety?
I don't know. He hasn't called anything, has he? Just a shot.
Full safety.
Full safety. Oh yeah. Okay, there's one that closes at 10, but the one near your house closes at 9.
It's okay, Carlos will bring it on the way here.
Yeah, sure. They end up coming. No, I'll maybe find some time when these guys take a break. Ooh, I like the idea. I think he wanted to go on the other side of the 10 to land down here. He just bumped the 10, but still left a pretty long pot. The 9 isn't too severe of a cut, but yeah, he still hit it full. Hit it way too full. We got the number 2 fan of the pool stream watching right now. Guys. Huge shout out to Miss Anisha Dua. Thank you for tuning in as always.
Where's Savita is what I want to
No,
know.
she's there too. I was about to mention, of course, we always have the number 1 fan watching, Savita Verma.
Ah, now I see.
The stream doesn't start unless Savita's watching.
Try corner.
Actually, that's not true, because on Wednesday when I went live on YouTube, she wasn't notified and she had no idea that I had a stream. But otherwise, she's always there. I think he's called the bank or the...
Cutting it so
Oh, I
thin,
don't...
man.
I think he did call the cut and he just got it way too thin. Got lucky with the leave. Does it clear? No. Yeah, it's not gonna go through. Let me make sure I check YouTube. I'm not missing any comments there. I don't think so. Oh, look at this. Wow. That's awesome.
That's the
Yeah.
Filipino swagger.
I don't think he's held him back from the pot. He just needs the right side of that ball. But it's still a great attempt. He limited his options, which is nice.
Ooh.
Whole lot of body English, whole lot of English on the ball. Nothing in the YouTube comments. We got 10 viewers, but no comments. That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
the comments are all on Facebook.
Yeah, I think the YouTube viewers are just people who got it on the big screen, which is great. I love that you know, people are treating it like a movie night in a sense. Yeah. No good from Keith selling out that 9-ball.
You're good.
Thank you.
Leo is gonna take that rack, bringing him up to 9. Yeah, that stretch of 7 really was like multiple stab wounds into Keith's spirit. And of course, rack number 10, where he was able to get one back. It helps for sure. It helps, keeps you positive to remember that, hey, you can pot some 10s and, you know, get back in it. But he's got to maintain that, got to keep it constant, that same focus, that same clarity. He's improved a bit on the potting.
Pull up to the soiree in organic world, all in 24. Lucky grab a mind, time period. It's bonsai superior. Design got a brim in the front, catching beams, let the sun shine. Tell me how I feel to leave it blank and get it done right. Transfer through the wire, touch a bank, then we verify. Floating on a maritime, see the bottom every time. Yeah, I got 'em, terracotta, on a little line.
Is that another dry break?
Looks like it.
Okay, this is Leo's 5th dry break of the match.
The balls are spread very nice, like there's no clusters to rely on. There's a whole lot of traffic in the midsection of the table. And that 1 ball does clear the 10. Easy enough shake for the 2 ball, just have to pull it back a little.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, it was a good pot. It was a good stroke.
Yeah, he had the right angle.
Same thing, doesn't have to do much with the cue ball, just follow up. You can draw back from the 4. Yeah, beauty.
You see the difference when he started getting some,
Yeah.
you know, momentum and
You know, I'll
some.
be honest, I don't like this angle. I would have preferred the outward angle, because you can come back more to the center table easily. This will work, he just has to punch to the rail and out. Yeah,
There you go. There you go.
But that's the thing, it's not, I don't think it's as much punch as he wanted. Like, he still got this pot, but, you know, just being that close to the rail really increases the difficulty. This might be the key pot of the match right here. Yeah, man. You see, had he been somewhere here, because that 4 ball was here, and kind of drawn back with the outward angle, I think he would have done better. Ricardo says, big shout out on the venue. It's looking fire. Definitely it is. I mean, it's looking fire. You should imagine how it feels. Come on down. Rico's no stranger to the basement, but not when it looks like this.
Oh man, me and Rick have played some really fun
Yeah.
races.
Oh, widened up a bit.
You know, I was about to say nice shot left-handed, but he is left-handed.
He is
so-
left-handed. And there's a good thing the table has 6 pockets, because he's gonna have to shoot the long 7 all the way up. Looks
Ooh,
good.
nice shot.
Good pot. Overdid it a bit. Yeah, he's overdid it a whole lot.
Was.
He's no longer got that cut in the corner. I think he's gonna attempt it anyways with some
Well,
left
he's gonna
side
have to hit it
English.
thin if he's going for the pot.
Yeah, nice pot. He threw that in with left spin. Oh, that's a great
He
pot.
did well.
That's good recovery. And then Leo's looking to get double digits on the scoreboard to 10 with this 10. That's good.
No prisoners.
No prisoners indeed. Wow, making quick work of some of these racks here, right?
Oh, so to catch you guys up on the stats, Mr. Keith Acosta has now potted 45 and missed 27 shots, 9 fouls, and 6 missed 10 balls. While Mr. Leo has potted 63 shots and only missed 18.
Yo, can I take a quick break?
That's a
Yeah, of
significant
course.
difference.
Yeah. So you heard it. The players are gonna take just a quick short break. Why don't we take some time, talk to you guys about what else we got coming up. Give me 1 second. Let me just grab this thing. Let's see. Our next match, guys, is right there on the bottom of your screens. We have Mr. Trevor Arnold, who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. I think I saw him in the chat earlier, but Trevor, if you're there, hope you're doing well. And Alok, who also, I've met him, but never actually formally met him. I haven't seen both of them play all too much, but they're playing this Sunday in the afternoon. I love an afternoon stream when the sun is out and it's just nice and chill on a relaxing Sunday. They're playing for, oh, give me 1 second, just this. They're playing 10 ball, race to 15. They do have some action on the line. Once again, I don't know if I'm permitted to say. Also, apart from that, tournaments. Jose, you want to talk about the tournaments a bit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this Sunday, 10 ball action at the racks, 11 a.m. Come join us. If you don't have a Fargo, this is the perfect chance to get your Fargo rating. Or if you have low robustness and you want to build your games, this is the perfect chance. Just hit me up. Every Wednesday night, also at the racks, 9 ball live tournaments. If you never played live tournaments, it is the most fun games you'll ever have. So basically, you get a number set of life as per your skill level. The lower skill level you are, the more lives you get. And each round you play 1 rack against a random person. You win, you keep your lives. You lose alive until there's 1 player standing.
Yeah, super fun format, live tournament. I really like it. Personal favorite of mine. Especially if you're someone who's looking to just get into tournaments, get some more experience playing in a slightly pressure environment. But remember, it's more so for fun. This one, just to have a good time, meet some people, play some pool. But yeah, definitely. I see a comment here. Carlos said, where'd it go? I just saw it. Leo Poma doesn't shoot nowhere near a 459 Fargo. He's getting out every time. He's not robust. I put their Fargos there just because that's what was there. And they are somewhere near. I would put him, if I were to say in more accurate representation, maybe a bit higher.
Maybe 480, maybe.
Yeah, 480 maybe. But I wouldn't say anything to the point of outclassing Keith. Definitely not. Like, they're definitely within the same skill range. Yeah, Eric said in the chat right here he'd put him around 485. Yeah, somewhere around there for sure.
And somebody calling Mr. Carlos Gorst.
Wait, what?
Carlos Gorst.
Carlos Gorst. Yeah. Oh, Randy Ventresca. How you doing, Randy? I met Randy last year sometime. We see Mr. Keith Acosta is also watching. He's entered the chat. The players are just taking a quick break outside right now. So in the meantime, maybe I'll go take a quick break, have a chat with Keith, maybe take some of the nerves off. You guys can enjoy right here, and we'll be right back. All right, guys? Good. All right, I'm good. I think the players are just about ready. Keith just came in. Let's take a look. Or you can take a look at the stats one more time before I hide them. Leo's at the table ready to break. Got our break angle here. Unfortunately, guys, it's probably going to go down. I see the battery level slowly draining on this, but no worries. That's why we've got plenty of others. Oh, I'm doing good, Randy. Thanks for asking, man. Yeah, the setup is awesome. Love to have you here as well. So in case any of you are thinking you want to play on the stream, you want to play on the setup, you see a pinned comment right there. I put it there in the live chat, and that's going to have a link to a Google form that you can fill out and just let me know some of your info, you know, your time preferences, your game preferences, wager, etc. And you'll get some info from me, just how the stream runs and how, you know, we get through it all. It takes, you know, 2 minutes to fill out, super quick, super easy. So if you have some time, you know, share it around to your buddies, whoever you want to see on stream. Of course, we have the one and only Mr. David Dochet. Is that how you say it? I always forget. Dochet or Docet? I don't know. Anyways,
It's definitely one of those two.
definitely one of those two. Yeah. I'm terrible with names, guys. Believe me, I have no idea how I've
Fine.
gotten this far as a streamer and met the amount of people I have, because I always have been, like, since I was a kid. Just mix up names. Nice hit. So right outside during the break, I did have a quick chat with Leo.
Ooh,
Sorry, not Leo, with Keith. As you guys
looks like it
know.
worked out.
I always root for the underdog, and I was just giving him some feedback, letting him know that you know, his thing was, he was saying that he's overthinking, and I said, yeah, I can see that you're flustered. You know, 1,000 options running through his mind before taking the shot, and he kind of just lands on one. So I told him to really take some time. When he started playing some more defensive and getting some more time at the table, like you mentioned, Jose, it made a big difference. And I think he's just got to stick to that. He knows what the game plan is. Nice shot.
If Leo could win so many in a row, so that's key.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just needs to draw this to the rail. Oh man. Mishit that bad. And I think he had Sidey. And he's fluked it in, so Leo gonna take a seat as Keith retains the option to shoot it.
Corner.
Okay.
Ooh. Rattle, rattle. The table is definitely a little bit tougher than it looks, guys. I know everything on stream, on camera, even when the pros play. Like, how many times, like, raise your hand, guys, when you're watching the Mosconi Cup or the World Cup or, you know, the Masters, anything, any pro event, and they make a pot, and I know 100% you guys said yourself, yeah, I could make that. No, sure you can. I don't even doubt it. We've all made pots, but making each one when they count, you know, on that pressure stage in front of everyone, it's a whole different story, right? And this table in particular is the Rasen 9-foot Akura table. Wow, what a pot. That's a big pot. Wow. It has 4.5-inch pockets. You can see right there, the side pockets aren't all too generous. And the kicker on this table is the deep shelf. Maybe you can see right there how deep that shelf kind of goes in. We've got a lot of balls hang up. Similar to the diamonds, you know, the deep shelf really makes it tough to play on. We've had some nice fresh cloth installed here by none other than the Devos family, Matt and Dan and their father, Dan Sr. They were here to re-level the table a few times, adjust it. You know, they might be back in case we need some more stuff done, but they've been awesome about it and given their time. 9 balls wild. Where's it gonna land? Oh no. Yeah, he sold that one out. I think Leo's just got to aim to get his ball right back where it is right now. Play the 10 in the same pocket. Yep, that's what he's done. A bit more angle than he'd liked. He didn't really flirt with the inside spin on it. I think he could have used it. Ooh, overcut it. Where's it gonna land? All right, there it is.
Thank you.
The first gift of the match. Keith is gonna take that one after Leo sells it out, leaves it over the pocket.
I wouldn't not have given it to him.
No, you gotta give that one.
No, I never give it that one.
Honestly, yeah,
Are you kidding me? The cue was on the rail.
you're right. You're
Any
right.
funny business can happen.
You're right,
He can
anything
roll
can
it too
happen.
slow. He can miscue.
No, you're right. I know. When it comes to tournaments or money matches, action matches, it sucks to say that you can't give your opponents those kind of things. But hey, that's the game. You're here to perform, right? You're not here to give. But a lot of controversy on that. I think the players are split. 8 ball is down. Sorry, 4 ball is down. They look so alike.
3 ball is
3
down.
ball is down. 6 ball making its way. Nope. It's got to look at the 1.
Well, we see Ty here really itching for a fight.
Corner.
Fight on the stream, I mean.
No,
A battle.
I'm glad he
Full
is.
battle.
Yeah.
Ty, I would really play you if I didn't have to work tomorrow, man.
Wow. Pot.
Great shot.
What a shot.
Can we
Where
see
was
that again?
That on the 9 ball on the last rack.
We're just gonna try to see. Yes, we
Yeah.
can see. Well, at least the end of it. No.
No, that's
Oh, what a great shot.
6 ball.
when you. Strong combo, strong combo. 5 didn't make its way over as much. And it's still there for the taking. The beauty of this is you can let your cue ball run down. You want to aim for in between the 10 and the 7. I bumped the 10, unfortunately. Nope, I don't know what that was, but I heard a little beep. Looks like he's wanting to play this cut. He was lining it up like he's gonna cut it past the 10. Doesn't look like it goes. Or if he's gonna just play the 7 to the rail and back and get his cue ball up. That works too. He just did it the other way around. Oh, that works wonderfully. That looks like a full ball hook. It is.
Shit. That's a good one.
Underneath is like, what's the question, bro? Ty's looking for action. That's what the question is. Who's gonna take it? Race 9 or 11.
Only 9?
Yeah.
All right, big opportunity for Keith to keep up that momentum after the last rack. He was gifted, but still it's a rack under his belt. He wants to replicate that, get another one. Nice shot. I like the angle he's got on this 8 ball too. It's perfect. Just draw a bit over to the side pocket. Nothing crazy, just about here. Want to give it some more draw. You don't want to flirt with that side pocket too much. That'll work. That'll work beautifully. Same thing with this. You don't want to do too much other than pot it. He's aiming low. Don't give it all too much action. There we go. There we go. And with this 10, Keith will get up to 4. Reduce Leo's lead of 7 by just 1.
Shoot that one.
Alright, let me... So with that, Keith has made 50 pots this game, and he's missed 30, so a total of 80 attempted. Attempted, asterisk on that, meaning actual intentional efforts to make a ball. Whereas Leo, he's made 69 pots and missed 21, so he's definitely shooting a lot stronger. It's a big difference. He's got 10 points up and 10 less misses. All right, let's see this big break. Hopefully we don't see the cue ball fly off the table. That's what we saw last time when Keith was breaking. We'll cut the 1 a bit. Didn't really get it too full. The 7's going to go down anyways. 2 is also going to go down, and he's got to look at the 1. Yeah, nothing really offensive. Randy asks, where is this place? We're located in Brampton. This arena, known as the PLL Arena, the Pool Lovers League Arena, is set up at a private residence here in Brampton. So I know it's a bit of ways for all you East End and West End folks, I guess. We're right at the edge of Brampton and Georgetown. But right now there's not much traffic. Of course, if you try getting here at 3 or 4 o'clock, it's a different story. In case anyone missed that, is Brampton, Ontario, my hometown.
On the 10 just in
Very
case.
proudly born and raised here. Been here my whole life. Probably will be here my whole life. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, not kidding so much though, to be honest. One of my biggest fears as a kid was always being that group of guys who still hangs around their high school parking lot getting drunk. It's the worst places to be, I guess you can say. And with that, Leo's at 70 balls potted. Ooh, tried to go off the 10. Not a bad attempt. That's a missed pot from Leo. Yep. Also, thank you, by the way. This thing behind my back, it does help.
No worries.
Kai says, Manny saying my last chance.
So I just talked to Manny. He's actually, I was just on the phone with Manny. He's actually on his way to Niagara. But he said he's down to play next week, Mr. Tai. So you can definitely set something up with him.
You're right here. How about I just seen a name pop up. Sharik Cool is watching. Sharik, do you want to play tonight? May have some action headed your way. If you want to come down and play against Ty Cameron, he's 530 Fargo. I think Sharik is.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
No, he's
540.
540, 550. I know Ty loves challenges.
Oh, nice shot, Mr.
Very nice shot. Go to the replay. Let's get another look. Really nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh man, overcut that slightly. Yeah, see, that's the thing is, I don't know, it looks like he's still getting up off of it quick. Off one foot, doesn't have as much balance, but Leo is gonna, I couldn't get too good positionally. He's gonna biff it, as me and Jose like to say. Ty says he's down. Maybe let me give wow, big pot, huge recovery. That's a great shot from Leo. Really strong shooting. I think you missed that one, Jose. He biffed his shape on the 8, but he recovered nice. The railing out.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And Leo's gonna
Concede the tempo.
Yeah, Keith concedes it.
11-4.
11-4. Yeah, Leo.
Runaway free. What do we have here? 77% consistency. Wow. I'm very impressed with Leo's game. From the last time I saw him.
Oh yeah, big time. When I saw him play Arshdeep, he wasn't shooting as sound. And that was points. They play points.
Yeah, no, 100%. He was
Yeah.
a lot more shaky, missing, not as consistent.
Like I said, positionally, he needs to definitely kind of settle down a bit. Oh, guys, comment, give Sharik the chance to get his cash back. Eh? Have they played before? Am I missing something, or is it the
I don't know.
cash just through someone? For Manny, maybe. Hope and look at the one. Nothing too great offensively. I feel like he goes for it here. I think he's gonna go for it.
Corner.
Well, he tried.
Yeah, he's gonna get lucky with the leave. Is he? Nope. One's gonna make its way out. Oh, okay. Ty and Sharik have played. Nice. Okay. Cool. To anyone watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the stream on YouTube. I don't see any comment engagement, but that's totally fine. I imagine it's just up on the big screen. And of course, as always, guys, to everyone watching in Facebook, all the familiar names I recognize and all the new names that I'm seeing for the first time, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad to host you guys. The players are glad to put on a show for y'all. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Huh?
Good hit.
Ooh, another foul from Mr. Acosta.
It's a good hit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the 5. My bad.
He hooked himself, but take the foul off. Did you take the foul off?
Yeah, I did.
Corner.
I think that was a two-way all day long.
Rata says, what'd she say? Where'd it go? Keith, come on, bring out the inner animal instinct. Eric says, big hill to climb. And she says, indeed, but not impossible. That's it. That's a spirit. A big hill, but not impossible. Remember, guys, hills just start with one step. What's after the first step? The second step, and the third, and the fourth. And just like that, you keep going. No one's asking you to put your foot on top of the hill in one go, right? It's definitely possible. It's gonna be tough, no doubt. Very big hill. Whoa. We got some small fish in the chat.
I'll
Mr.
corner 5
Surinder
just in
saying,
case.
Suri, do you remember what pool is? Are you sure you're watching the right live stream right here?
A shot.
Oh, nice pot.
Did he call it?
Yeah,
though?
he called that.
Oh, then fantastic. You captured it?
Yeah, I did. You want to show it? Oh, maybe I got the ending of it.
Okay.
I didn't like this.
Again.
I didn't like the route. I didn't like all the traffic in between.
Look at that Filipino kicking power.
I pronounced your name right? Yeah, I know. I've been pronouncing it wrong. It's funny enough. I was talking to Hannah one day, and I said your name wrong to her, and she's like, "What did you just say?" It's Rata with a T, and I'm like, "Oh, with a T. Okay, okay."
How were you saying it?
Ratha, because it's spelled with an H, right? But it's like a hard TH, like T. Rata.
Oh.
Remember that Pokemon? Rattata?
Oh, okay, like that.
No doubt, Rata, you heard that growing up. I used to get the... Oh, nice pot. I used to get Rav4 all the time growing up. All the white kids would call me Rav4 or Ravioli. That's always a big one. Still, to this day, I get Ravioli.
I used to call you ravioli
Yeah,
all the time.
All the time, yeah. Now you just call me terrorist.
Or rabitch. I knew he was playing the safety
I
behind
like
the
it
10.
though. I like it. I don't like how the 8's creeping up towards the pocket, but I like it.
Ah,
No, there's a full window.
is
Good
there?
shot.
There
That's
is.
unlucky.
There's a full entire window. Actually, I don't know. Leo doesn't seem convinced to me
I'll call the corner.
because he only needs to get the right side of that 8 ball. Oh, beauty. He put a little too much in. I like what he was thinking to go to that second rail to come out here, but he just put a little too much tops in that.
Oh, that was a very ambitious shot.
Yeah, and this is a huge opportunity for Leo to capitalize.
Come on,
Sorry.
Keith, one at a time.
Keith, Leo.
One
You know,
at a time.
I usually never mix up the names, but for some reason with these two,
I know, me
I don't know
too.
why. You know why? Because it's just the buzz towards the match. We've been talking about it like, oh, Keith and Leo, Keith and Leo. I've been saying it a bunch, but I usually know. Ooh,
That one hurt.
bad miss.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sarge Hakimi would like to play the winner of tonight.
Oh, next time. Get it? I know he gets it. That's his nickname. Next time, Sal. It's funny.
I wonder where that came from.
I don't know. Really good. Nice. Leo's gonna get up to 12. Man, that one was Keith's to take. I actually got a replay of that. Let's go back and look at that miss. Man, it looks like you can see he just overcut it. I think he got this horn first on the left side.
Yeah, he overcut it.
You can see it in slow motion.
Bang.
Yeah. Didn't even get
Slight
the horn, got it
overcut.
before the horn. Ouch, ouch indeed. So your score is 12-4. Leo sitting comfortably at 75% pot success. He's been somewhere in the
Update the rack
70s.
tracker.
Oh, you're right. Let me update that. So you can see rack number 13-14. Leo was getting some momentum after the gift in rack number 13. But, sorry, Keith was, and Leo's fighting it right back. It's a 7-pack. That's still just, standing out to me. 7 is huge, absolutely big. The missed 10s have gone down just a bit, which is good to see. Even the fouls, so they're becoming a bit more mindful of that. Maybe accustomed to the table a little more as the match goes on.
6 will make his way through in front of the cue ball.
Yeah.
And that's Leo's 6th dry break of the match.
6th dry break. Wow. You can see the edge of this one. He'll probably look to get the one. I think he wants to make sure he doesn't pop the one. Just gets it off the horn, maybe into here, and he can.
Well, if he cannot see enough of it, I will push out
Yeah,
kind of close to where the cloth is.
I think he called the push, or maybe he can't see enough of it. He doesn't need a whole lot though. Really, just needs the tiniest bit of the one to, you know, play with some right spin, send it down. It's back on it, so let's see. Keith should go to the washroom and reset, and or have a quick breath of fresh air. He should. He did actually already. The players took a break. I've let the players know that you guys can take a break whenever you want. You know, in between racks, preferably just go up to the washroom. You know, do whatever. You don't need to rush through them at all. But maybe Leo, Keith is more focused on just getting back to the table rather than getting another break. Over the break, I did tell him that, you know, a little difference in your game started showing when he started playing more defensives and when he was just at the table more, right? A little more comfortable. Just got unlucky here with the hook. Yeah, that's going to be an awkward mistake. Leo's going to have to kick at this. Looks like he's trying to come down here. He's going to have to play with a whole lot of right spin. Because that 6 looks directly in the... Yeah, the 6 was right in the way. I don't know.
Completely overlooked that one. Oh, shit.
Alright, big ball in hand. Let's see the pattern. 3 ball might clear here. I'm not sure. 2 ball up there. Thing is, with the 2 ball up there, he can always play the 3 down in the corner. Not the best path, but it'll work. Now he wants to be sure not to try too hard in holding the ball while he's trying to play the pot, because we've seen it before. He'll just miss ever so slightly by a few millimeters trying to hold that ball. And this time he didn't, but he still missed it. Oh, we've got our second YouTube comment, Mr. Showman. How's it going, man? Thanks for streaming here. Easy to watch on TV. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I figured I'm definitely not going to do only YouTube because, of course, most of us are just here present on Facebook a lot more. And not only Facebook, just because it limits, you know, those big screen viewers. So there you go.
Nice hit.
Thanks.
Right, looks like Keith is on 1 foul and Leo is trying to force the second. I think Keith is saying no fucking way he's gonna grab that jump cue.
Yeah, and if you're wondering what Keith is doing, we have a little extra cloth that we put under the cue ball so that we don't mark the cloth when we're doing jumps or breaks. And it completely does not affect the outcome of the shot whatsoever.
Yeah.
We've tested it many times. It doesn't affect the shot in any way.
Couldn't get the
These are,
airtime.
these are the
Could
two,
not get
two
up.
fouls,
Yep.
right?
So he's on 2 fouls. I did mention to the players as well, since it's a 3-foul game, that if you are going for the 3rd foul, you must, absolutely must, I can't stress it enough, declare the 2nd foul. You can't be sneaky and not let your opponent know and then force the 3rd one. They must be notified, just like they did. Man, it looks like another good hook. But see, this one, I think it's a bit easier to kick at. I mean, that 5 ball,
Actually not,
it's
man.
not. Yeah, that 5 ball takes up a lot of space to go
And the
here.
9 ball too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go for the jump and
Well,
make sure to follow through this time.
I mean, the 9 is okay. It's more so because, see, if the 9 is still there, it's fine. It's the 5 that he can't get around, right?
They're both actually.
No, because if the 5's not there, he's got plenty of space. Look, he doesn't even come near it.
Yeah, but if the 9 is not there, he can
Corner.
spin off, like swerve off the rail.
Yeah, but you don't want to swerve.
Well, you don't want to, but
Nice hit. He's gonna
Hit.
escape
Yep.
the 3 fouls.
Shot.
Back to 0. It's a good hit, and almost got a hook of his own, but not quite.
that's very unlucky though. He's got the angle to run into the 5 if he needs it. Oh, complete miss.
That's a
Ah,
biff. That's a biff.
I still believe Keith's gonna make a comeback.
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict starts this rack.
Okay. I think Keith can definitely get to 9, another 5 racks on top, double his score, and then some. Before Leo takes away the win. Not to say that Leo's going to take away the win, but yeah, it's gonna require a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of discipline and composure on Keith's end. Restraint really is the name of the game. You can't be going for the pots that are 20%.
Sorry.
Ooh,
it's all good.
Had away with that one.
there. Yeah. Whole lot of luck, but that's a part of the game. You guys know how the balls roll.
Call
So
this
guys
side
in the
here.
chat, let us know your predictions. What's gonna take it? What's the final score?
Got a good hit
Almost.
on it.
Almost.
Leo's been kicking well. He's played a good kick game, no doubt. It makes that biggest difference ever if your opponent is trying to force those errors, and even if you're selling out a shot, but still getting the ball because your opponent can't really convert them all too easily.
So if I'm Keith, I'm just spotting that ball and playing safety on the 7 ball.
Nice
Oh
shot.
wow, he did a little bit extra and he paid
A
off.
nice shot. I almost forgot we have it, the big TV here. I just keep looking down. Forgot.
Oh yeah, we are watching on the big screen here. I should share a little story on Facebook. Yo, how do you do that thing where you go like this? You should do it.
Do what?
Do what?
Big pot, nice pot. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves and potentially jinx him because we know that'd be happening. But Jose, you might be right. Might be the comeback if he can convert this rack.
I did call it, didn't I?
You called it so far. Let's wait and see. I think he's not so sure about the angle. He can't hold it for the 10 here. I think he tries to. Yeah, man.
Stupid.
Sometimes I wish the players could hear
Dumbass.
my commentary, as mediocre as it is, because we could see.
Did he just say dumbass?
Who?
I thought I heard dumbass on you.
Who said dumbass?
I thought
Oh, Keith?
Keith said to
you
himself.
probably did. Because that's exactly what he was contemplating. Does he try holding it or does he let it run? And on that one, definitely let it run. Take it in the side, take it in the corner if you need to. And he's gonna get the cue ball on the bottom rail. Oh, actually, he went for it. Wow, you really committed to that shot.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I thought he was for sure gonna play it safe. No way Leo's checking to
I'll
play it
call
over
side.
here, right?
On the side. Wow.
Really?
Watch out, cue ball.
That's what he was checking, the cue ball, yeah. No. Man.
Wow.
Would you guys have played that in the side? Definitely. I thought for sure down in the
Don't worry,
corner.
Keith.
Oh.
There's
Stuck-
no
got stuck
worries.
in
Nah,
this.
Gives him- gives him the game.
Shouldn't
Alright.
shouldn't have missed
And
that
Leo's
shot.
gonna concede that rack after some missed
Thank
10
you.
balls.
Nah, no worries.
Told you this is where the
Oh really? You predicted that, right?
a comeback. I predicted a
Leo.
comeback that it starts now.
You predicted Leo missing the shot on the side. All right, yeah. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to make some more space on my rack tracker. You can see we're running out of racks. You want to show it, Jose?
Oh yeah.
I'm running out of space. Let me make
No,
some.
you did some bad math there, bro.
It's not bad math. It's I'm trying to fit it on the screen. You want to take it off, please? Yeah, 2 balls down. It's got to look at the one. Maybe the carom opportunity. Maybe even the
You want me to predict a break and run? I can do it right now.
predict a break and run. All right, tell me the exact run out. Tell me the exact run out. What does he start with on the one?
My magic ball is telling me. My magic 8 ball is telling me no break and run.
Yeah, good thing we're playing 10 ball. It's a good effort. Solid. Almost snuck out there a little bit. Got some coverage behind all those.
Good hit.
Ooh,
Yeah, thanks.
swing and a miss. Another foul for Leo.
He should go for this spot because the that ball over the corner makes a big pocket.
Sorry, which ball and which corner? The 6 ball?
Is it the 6 ball? Okay.
Yeah, the 6 ball. Oh yeah, you can go off into the rail. Oh,
See, like that.
yeah.
I told you it was a big pocket.
It was a big pocket, just big enough for the cue ball. Man, let that one get away from him. Man, he's gonna be kicking himself from that.
One in the corner. You see the 2 ball right there.
Can I see your? Can you just give Keith a dry break? Okay, take it off. I'm just checking that the spats are still aligned.
Wow. You got very fortunate here that he didn't sell anything easy after that horrendous miss.
Oh,
He
sorry.
got the double
Alright.
kiss, but he got some fortune of his
That's the
own.
game.
Wow. Fantastic.
Can you show the stats for a second? Oh, take it off. Take it off. My bad. I didn't think it would go on that scene. Sorry.
Again?
Oh, cue ball once again. Second foul of the rack. This time, a bit more wild. Last time he could have controlled it, but this one, kind of just got away from him as he went for the kick on the 4-ball, hit off a few more balls and into the side. Well, let's see how Leo can run out from this ball in hand. And it looks like he's going to be playing the 7 down here.
Yeah, he gave himself a nice angle here.
Yeah. Just be sure not to overhit it and land over here, though. Ooh, he drew that ball a little too much. You see, he widened his angle and came down. Yeah, it looks like that 7 was still clear in the corner and he's playing it. He likes to play those thin cuts. And luckily for him, he's got some angle to come back around with some right spin. Yeah. More body English, just kind of whacked at it with all that body English.
I'm starting to wonder if Leo's starting to run out of gas. Started strong,
Yeah,
but he's been little by little dropping
he has. You're right.
the consistency. So I expect that's when Keith is gonna start to clutch the match.
Oh, it's a good shot. I like how he created the distance here. Don't think he got the
Yeah, I
full
think
ball hook, but he's
yeah,
got
I
some
think
of it.
I think Keith is gonna start to get more settled into the match.
Yeah, as he recognizes Leo is falling apart slightly, ever so slightly. Wow. Wow.
Well,
take my words
as I say
back.
that,
I gotta eat my words on that. Man, what a punt. Ooh. You see, that's what I mean. It's little things here and there. Like, he comes up with such a great shot like that, but it's careless. I don't want to call it easy because none of them are easy, but maybe one of the easier ones. Good touch, good touch.
Call the side there.
Wow, isn't too far off.
well, we have a big difference in contrast when it comes to pots made.
Yeah.
Keith 63, Leo 86.
Yeah, it's pretty big. That's a third. That's almost a 30% difference. You see, once again, on that he's standing up on it, dude. I don't know, like I don't want to believe there's something wrong with his eyes. Definitely not.
No.
Yeah, I feel like it's both of them. They're giving a lot
It's
of
just
body.
it's just the nerves, man.
The nerves.
Yeah, it's just the nerves. Did he call it?
Wow.
He
No
called
way.
it.
He must have. He's at the table. Yeah, he didn't line
Can we
too good
take a
on the
clip?
9 ball.
Can we watch a
I
replay?
did get a clip. You can go to it. Watch this. Oh no, you know what it is, Jose?
Yeah.
I think you're clicking it right after I click it.
No, I first asked, and I'm clicking the big button that you.
That's weird. Okay.
Maybe you just need to refresh it. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
Well, no foul.
No foul, yeah. He tried something with it.
Yeah, he didn't want a double hit. That's what
You
happened.
see, on
there.
this, I feel like Keith is trying to think, how can he bring the ball around here? But honestly, he should just draw back and take the long 10, don't you think?
That's right. That's it. That's it. Keep
Just
it simple.
simple. Like, focus. 'Cause
KAS.
you're not playing shape or anything after the 10. Just play the 10 with the middle ball. The table runs true. You know, Keith's stroke is pretty good when he just sticks to middle. Just draw back one diamond.
Don't try to cheat the pocket, boy.
Oh, man, that's a blunder. Well, I guess that's.
I guess it was a double hit.
I guess it was a double hit. I don't know. That all happened so fast, man. Yeah, I thought he would just roll it back a bit, and with that, Leo's gonna get his 13th rack. Let me make sure he's got that there. All right, this is what I was talking about. Give me a second while I adjust the stats box. I gotta. Alright, we got half of it. Give me a second. Get it in frame. There we go. Let me adjust this one too. Alright, is that better? There you go. You can see all the racks there. How much pool we got left. Man, big blunder on the 9 ball. Like you can't be giving those away. That's a huge blunder. That's miscue. It looked like he was trying to get a whole lot of draw out of that, which he didn't really need. 1 diamond, the table's slick. The spin carries real well.
And I
You can see
drive
the
by
layout. You
Leo
can't
here.
see the 1 ball. Yeah, Leo's got a bunch of drive breaks. You want to show the stats one more time? We can.
7 drive breaks.
7 drive breaks. Keith has not one yet.
Boy, he has really broken.
Well, he's had a foul on the break, but yeah, like you said, he hasn't really broken all that much compared to Leo.
Ooh,
A bit too much
overdrew
draw.
it.
Oh yeah, overdrew, but he got lucky because that added momentum on the 1 ball, landed it safe behind the 9. Missed it. What happened? He fouled?
Yeah, he fouled.
Did you give him the foul? I didn't.
Yeah, I did. So me, he's trying to go for the 3 foul.
Yeah, one more. And it's gonna be pretty good unless the 1 ball finds that window.
Keith is on 2 fouls?
Maybe it has Keith. This would no, he's on 1 foul. This would be his second if he fouls. To me, it looks like there's a bit of a window. Of course, the players can see it best, so he's grabbed his jump cue. Maybe I think he doesn't feel like doing the swerve. Maybe it would need some swerve, and just seeing these 2 balls so close in proximity is not worth going.
Yeah, this is a tough jump because he may land on one of those 2 balls that you
Yeah.
just were talking about.
He's got to get a whole lot of like the 8 ball. I'm not too concerned about. It's more so the 7. I feel like he might go too much to the left here. Let's see how he makes out. Solid. Oh
No way.
man, that's
How
brutal.
unlucky.
Let's get another look at that. That is
Double
brutal.
foul.
That's his second foul.
Okay,
You
he
see?
fixed the replay, nice.
Yeah.
But now where's the side table?
No, I took that off.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Man, brutal.
Oh, sorry, did I?
No worries. And there's Leo playing his 3rd safety. Whoa, there's a name I love seeing. Pam Shazam. Miss
Oh, Pam. Heck,
you
I miss
doing?
Pam.
Pam's one of my favorite people in pool. She's awesome. Really nice.
She is amazing.
Really funny too. I think not many people get me laughing a lot, but
Oh no, 3 foul.
and there's a 3rd foul. Leo is gonna take that rack by 3 foul. Really unfortunate on the 2nd one. Go to the replay scene again in case you guys missed it. We can
We
see it
got
right
very
here.
unlucky
He did get
here.
a good hit on the 1 ball, but just hit it too much on the left side and went straight into the corner pocket.
Bang.
Man, it's really unfortunate. Well, hats off to Leo though for relying to his, safety game and showing the composure to do as such. He could have, potted some balls and rearranged the furniture a bit, but he chose not to. And you can see right there, 14-5 is your score.
You know
Lost
what?
direct.
What's another cool stack you could have?
Yeah.
Wins by 3 foul.
Yeah, I told you that I was gonna do that. You said it's
Oh, yeah?
too much. Literally, those were your exact words. You're like, nah, I think that's too much because how many people win by 3 fouls? And I'm like, Rowan won 3 racks.
Well, I changed my mind after seeing all the
Yeah.
Rowans win. It doesn't really happen often though.
I know, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, it's like such a big boost because you didn't have to go through the 10 hurdles, all the balls, and 3 quick shots could change the entire match. That's why it's just yeah, it's nice. It's like a freebie, but not really.
And that's Leo's
Ooh.
8th dry break.
And that is, Leo's 8th dry break and Keith's 4th foul in a row, carrying on from the last rack.
And surprisingly, if he couldn't see it, why didn't he push out?
Yeah, I don't know, Leo. Keith's
Keith's,
body language and spirit is kind of fading right now, and I don't like to see it. Of course, Keith is a good friend of
Oh,
mine.
that
Love
Tambo
seeing him.
hit was a lucky one.
Love seeing him when he's all happy, jolly, and fired up to play. But right now, he's kind of letting his mental get the best of him.
You know who I want to see on the stream?
Mm-hmm. Zubin. Oh yeah, Zubin.
Zubin is one of those guys that really plays his heart out when he's at the table,
That is true.
and I really like to see that.
That is true. I did message Zubin, I think last week.
Maybe a rematch of Zubin and Che.
I think Zubin and Dave would be a better rematch. I like that match. Dave Jareno.
Oh yeah, that was a good match too.
Yeah. I streamed that one out of the spot. It was awesome. Alright.
Let's see another
big
jump shot.
Nice hit.
Nice
No
hit. this time.
scratch this time. The one is gonna make its way out to the open, but hey, you can only ask for so much. And Mr. David Medina is watching. David.
AKA Sancho. AKA the Kraken.
AKA the Drunken Master.
The Drunken Master is my favorite one.
Yeah, because it's accurate. Like, it makes no sense. I thought it was a gimmick. Good lead there. And get a full hook.
I'm sure it's very easy for Keith to feel like all hope is lost.
Yeah. Yeah, especially after that jump shot where he scratched in the corner.
That was a blow.
I get it. When you're in that position, it's very easy to tell yourself, like, yeah, you know what, the goals are against me today, and which is not entirely wrong. This game is heavily reliant on just how the balls roll. It's a game of like a billion iterations that you just can't predict everything about it. It's just too much for the human mind to process. That's when you'll hear people compare it to chess. Chess is just iteration after iteration. You got to be a quantum computer to really go through all the options. And even during the break, that's what I was telling Keith, that I'm like, buddy, look, you're letting your mind race 1,000 miles a minute with all these different options, and at the end you're kind of just settling for one of them. Better yet to focus your perception and clarity on the focal view of the shot. Ooh, hanger.
And this time he does not get lucky.
Yeah.
His only relief is that there's the A-ball is so deep into the jaw that may make position difficult. Just like so.
I don't like the game.
I thought he would really use the rails. Like, I know it was deep in there, but I think he could have maybe gone forward with the rails.
Oh, nice
Nice
hit.
kick. Kind of just got down his shot at it. Looks very disencouraged, but made a good hit regardless.
Corner.
Looped it. But look at this. Keith is going to check it, but I'm sure Leo's going to be back at the table.
Shoot again.
Yeah.
You want to explain that rule just in case there's first-time watchers?
Call this
Sure,
corner
yeah. So
ghosting.
in 10 ball, it's call ball, call pocket. You can only call one ball at a time and in one designated pocket. If you do fluke anything, apart from that, then your opponent, just like what happened right now, has the option to make you shoot again. Now that's only because you see how the 4 ball was so unfavorable here and the cue ball was left here. It wouldn't be fair for the player coming to the table to have to shoot that. So they retain the option to make the original shooter shoot again, because technically that uncalled ball did go down due to their, so to say, mistake. And the 4 ball needs to slow down. It did not. It looks like that 5 also clears past the 10 into this corner. 6 is hanging. Nice shot, good touch. Maybe gave it a bit more English than he wanted. But that's the beauty of the 6 just hanging right here, that he can shoot it from anywhere. Just has to pop the 5, and of course the 7 goes in the same corner. He's going to shoot the 5. It's going to hang up though. Yeah, I rushed that one maybe. Played it with English too. I think a middle ball shot was perfect for that. So Keith is going to go for the kick at it. Deep in the jaws there. You can see, look, it's just barely hanging
Oh,
on.
that's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. You got to aim for the second rail. Oh, this looks good.
Free shot.
Wow, what a shot.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Can we see it?
Yeah, let's take a look. Beautiful shot, buddy. That's awesome.
Bang. Awesome.
And you can see right here the 6 ball just hanging, waiting. Now, how's he looking on the 8 ball? He can go into it right now. Does he need to?
I think he needs to.
Well, if he stays up here, he can take the cut on it, but I don't think it's worth it. Like,
I mean, I think if he leaves the cube dead in the rail, he may have enough room.
like here, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he may have enough room, but I don't know.
Yeah. Once again, options.
If he doesn't have enough angle to break it or anything, I would stop my cube there
Hmm.
and stop the ball when I hit the 8 ball.
Yeah, because I think if he's at the spot right there, then he could see it. But
Well, he had some angle, so he could have broken it up.
this isn't bad. Does that 8 ball clear? No, it doesn't.
It
but
doesn't, but he can
Leo's
can really marry it up to the
Yeah,
10
he's
ball
not
here.
gonna like his next shot. He could get it right around here. That cue
Well,
ball.
he's shooting like he has a pocket.
That did not have a pocket. I mean, we saw on the overhead angle that did not go at all. That's
That sucks.
I don't know, man. I hate to say it, but it kind of seems like Keith is giving
Try
up a
that
bit. Like his
side
heart
there.
is not in it, even though he's getting some roles, some opportunities. Doesn't have the same heart to capitalize on them as usual.
Well,
It's playing with the top ball. It'll be good on the scratch, I believe. No.
you said he was good on the scratch, and he was.
Well, if he made the pot, I think he would have been. If you notice, he overcut that a whole lot. If he got it a little fuller, he would have got just about here for the 9.
Well, I think the fat lady is starting to warm up the voice.
Yeah, looks like it. Leo is on the mini hill, the hill to get onto the hill. And with these last 3 balls, he'll be looking to get on the hill itself. Speaking of fat lady, we have Shimmy down here.
She's gonna kick your ass. That's what she's gonna do.
It was too good to resist. As soon as you said it, she came down. Oh man,
Nah, Shimmy knows a joking.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah,
Should've
No
just-
position, no pocket, no nothing.
Oh god.
nothing. Yeah, no nothing. Ball on the rail. That's about it. You can see here the 9 does clear. It's not an easy cut. You know, this ankle will make it seem very treacherous. Right here, you can see pretty well what he's working with. With a bit of left spin, you play this. Left spin, come down here. Watch out,
Where's
cue
the
ball.
cue
Watch out,
going?
cue ball.
No.
No. Wow, and with that,
Well,
Leo is going to get onto the hill. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Go to the replay. We can take another look at that.
I don't think Keith wants to see that ever again.
I think my drawing was just a bit too optimistic, and we'll see. He had the left spin on it, maybe just a bit too much. Oh no. That breaks my heart to see it. Absolutely breaks my heart to see
We
it.
see, yeah,
He's
Keith.
got the face of disbelief. Like, really? Are you fucking serious, man?
Well, and the body language of a jellyfish.
Well, 15-5. Leo is on the hill in this race to 16. You want to show us some stats, Jose, please?
I almost don't want to.
Why not? Because of the 19 fouls. Oh man,
Yeah,
absolutely brutal.
7.
Missed 10s. Yeah.
Yeah,
You see, they both kind of upped the defensive game a bit, but still. All right, big break. You got a nice square hit on it, actually. 8 ball is gonna go down, and he's got to look at the 1. Oh, you know, that 3 ball, had he moved the little pad in time, was gonna, I think, sit right here, and it's now blocking the 1 from going in a pocket. Maybe he takes the combination on. Leo likes to play offensive,
Call it 3
even
ball.
though he
Keith.
won 1 rec, 2-3 fouls. That's a miss putt for Mr. Poma. Guys, is it just me? I can't hear the music. Just went super quiet. Ooh, the horn helped him out there actually. Wow, I thought it was gonna get weird. That's a full ball hook. Maybe Leo can see the edge
Oh,
of
the
it.
4
He's-
ball.
Yeah, he's gonna carry him off the 1 into the 4. Did thin it very lightly. Nice shot. Nice and
I
smooth.
didn't call it.
Oh, he didn't call it. Hmm. Well, nice to see the integrity
option
and
to make you
sportsmanship
shoot?
from Keith there, being true to his word that he didn't call it. Maybe just testing his luck if Leo takes it, but ultimately you see he's hooked by the 6 ball on that too. Maybe he can see the edge of it. No, he's gonna kick at it all day long right around here. Ooh, a bit too much speed on it. Just whizzed by the 2. Yeah, another ball in hand for Keith. Sorry for Leo, but a foul for Keith, bringing up to 20. 20 fouls in 20 racks. He's still averaging 1 foul a rack. Oop, sorry guys. It's probably the best look at this we can get. Right, hugged up on that 7 ball. Use a 3 ball to help keep the 2 by the rail. Very nice. Maybe Leo's looking to finish it out with another 3 foul. Well, maybe you guys would be interested to know though, so far in the whole match, Keith has 39 missed pots and Leo has 38
hit.
missed pots.
Great hit.
So they're missing just as much, right? But Keith has 67 made pots and Leo has 91. He's just converting a few more. He's getting more chances at the table, more attempts.
Keith.
A bit more fortune for Leo. Yeah, he has gotten a lot of good leaves throughout the match. Keith has Had to kick at a good number of balls, but hey, that's 10 ball, that's rotation. Good hit though, great hit. Yeah, he's not even gonna completely sell out. It's not a totally easy shot. It helps that the north side of the table is entirely open and you can, yeah,
Come
see,
on,
there's that
Leo.
come to discurse. It didn't seem like a straightforward shot. He had some English on that ball to kind of hold it off the rail.
Nothing left to say. Let you down like an hideaway. My mind is playing games with me. One kiss, corner of your lips.
He has an angle.
Tips in my skinny.
I'm glad he didn't put any side spin on that to exaggerate it. Made a good pot.
I'm so
Wow, clean. Oh, don't go in. I mean, even if he does, you can see the 6, but great defensive there. Solid.
I'll call that corner just in case I don't get lucky.
Yeah, these guys in almost every stat are pretty even other than fouls and just pots made. Leo's had a lot more opportunities. Oh, as I speak of fouls, that's another for Leo. Leo's had about 20 more attempts at pots than Keith has. Oh man, a ball in hand. That's laziness. Keith just missed a ball in hand. Jose's just joining me. Shut the day. It's gonna want to get that cue ball back on the bottom rail.
Bank side.
Somewhere where it's at right now, under the 10 would be awesome. How's it gonna land? No. Didn't leave anything offensive, but he's left a look at the 6. Nothing too crazy.
Hold it just in case.
It's called the bank, I had a feeling.
Oh man, and Keith is in do or die.
Do or die. Yeah, you missed it. He actually played a nice few pots and played a solid hook, and he actually got a ball in hand from the hook, but lazy attempt on the 5 is what I saw, truth be told. You know, I was worried about the battery of this camera dying before the match finishes, but not so sure yet, unless, Jose, you're still banking on that big comeback for Keith.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Till the last 10 ball is down, it's not over yet. You can see right here, the 7 doesn't have a pocket. So he's gonna have to think, does he wanna maybe play a combo? Does he wanna tie it up behind the 7? Behind the 10, sorry. Tie up the cue ball behind the 10. You know, a lot of options. Maybe the bank even. Oh man,
But you gotta make the 6 first.
you gotta make the 6 first. Now Leo's gonna have to do some thinking. I like playing with a bit of right spin, hope to get behind that 9. Yeah, not enough right spin, but he landed the 7 in a good spot. Good lead, good placement.
Bank side.
Wow.
Wow.
Good shot. Good shot. He made that look easy. Made it look way too easy.
You will behind the 10.
I don't know. I feel like he wants to bank it again. No, cue ball behind the 10. That's
How's your
gonna
speed?
sneak out. No, it looks pretty good. Wow, solid defensive from Leo. Really trying to finish it off strong, bringing out a good.
Yeah, he's not letting up.
Yeah, he's showing some real composure. Ooh, the double kiss. I think the 9 will hug the rail. No, it's cuttable, and I'm pretty sure Leo will go for it. Just hope for the best.
100%.
And bounce out from here, maybe.
Overcut. Oh my goodness.
Overcut, and he just lost the ball. Almost lost the plot. Well, is he going to finish it out with a bank? No doubt the thought's going to cross his mind. But he's been showing some good composure. It'd be good to see him keep it up.
Shit.
But you know,
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
he's got the wiggle room to go for this bank. He can afford the luxury of letting his opponent get a crack at the 10 ball. Of course, you should always go for the kill when you can.
Yeah, I'm noticing that about,
Always.
about Leo. He's not taking any reckless shot just because he has the.
And he's called the bank on this one, though. Let's see. No, it's going to be short.
And it's gonna be a sellout, and a
It
much
is gonna
needed
be a sellout.
sellout.
Much needed. Keith is going to hang on for just a bit longer for now. It's going to get us to 6.
Overhit the 9 ball.
Rack number 20 goes to him. We can see the rack tracker right down there. Keith needs every single rack from here on out. All of these. Needs the next 11. Sorry, 10 or 11.
Oh,
How about this? There was a few while you were gone. 20 fouls.
20 fouls.
And take a look at.
See, that's a key factor because
Mhm.
sorry, I forgot to mark one missed 10 ball.
Yeah. And if you look at it, they both have similar number of pots missed. The exact same, actually. Look,
Yeah.
41 pots missed each.
41 pots missed each.
But Leo just has 20 more pots made. Meaning 20 more pots attempted. Nice break.
That's a nice
A
break.
good square hit. 2 balls on the side.
So the first break and run we're gonna see here. Shot on the 1.
You know, you gotta start saying that when he's like 4 balls in, not on the first. Like on the very first fucking ball, he's gonna be breaking run. Let him make a few. He's got space to work with. You know, calm down. I think honestly, even take the 2 up here. It's better. Sorry guys for the terrible lines.
Not enough spin.
I don't know, man. Like, I hate to say it, and I'm not even trying to be a critical guy, but it just seems lazy, the effort he's putting into it. I know he shoots better than that. I know his stroke flows better than that. But
Well, I think I'm gonna say it, Raf.
yeah,
But I agree with you. He does have the potential.
he does have the potential. Shut up, man. You're gonna get me in trouble. He does have the potential to become a great player. He does even have the skill of a great player. I've seen him play some good shots. He understands how the cue ball moves. I'm telling you, it's his own mental instincts.
It's the mental game. It's not lack of skill, man. It's not lack of skill.
Yeah, definitely not a lack of skill. Wow, ambitious.
Sorry.
Look at the reward.
Boy, that's tough.
Camera is jittery for some reason, but what a reward that is. That's gonna be a foul and a scratch.
That's his 21st foul of the match.
Yeah, 1 per rack. This is rack number 22. So we got 1 per rack almost. Alright, are we gonna see a run out to close off this match? Can Leo do it? Let's see.
Oops.
Yeah, take a look what's going on with that angle.
Well, he gave himself the perfect angle on the 4 to drop onto the 6.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's a good angle. You can play short side. You can even play... Could
Wow.
have stunned out. I think that's what he wanted to stun out, but he just stopped it dead in his tracks. He's trying to get that cue while married onto the 7 here. See the shot right there is
Just needs to make the
Easy.
6 ball. Cue in the middle of the table.
yeah, but that just make the 6 ball. It's a pretty tough shot.
Another thing that is might make into consideration for the misses is that he keeps trying to get the perfect shape.
He does. He's steering the ball a lot. I noticed he is doing that a whole lot when he's trying to get the shape.
I mean, when you get the shot, it's amazing, and when you miss, makes you look like, what are you doing, right?
Yeah.
Corner.
He's called the corner. Is that the bank or the cut? I believe it'll be the cut. No, it was the bank.
And the shot on the 6 for Leo was his 100th pop.
Nice. He's at 100. So if this was a points race, same outcome. Well, big opportunity here for Keith. You see the 9 goes in the side. You should be looking to play the 8 up table. Keep it simple. Just have to stun on that 8 ball after you just pot in this 7. Nothing crazy. That's it. Good pot. 9 in the side, 10 down here. Nice.
It's a little tricky.
Yes,
It's
good
very
angle,
tricky, actually.
Yeah.
This is very tricky. He needed to come back a couple
Did
inches.
need to come back a few inches here.
Just pot the ball. Deal with the rest. Well, he
big
tried to play
pass.
safety. Where's the cue ball going? Oh my goodness.
Did he play safe or did he go for the pot?
I think that was a safety attempt.
Okay.
Because look at the cue ball.
Yeah, I know, but maybe he was expecting to go underneath the 10. You got a kicker hit. Wow.
Wow. And Leo
Big pot.
not letting up.
Leo is not letting up. He's really let his potting skills warm up there, and this will be the 10 ball for the win. He's on the hill, and you can see his
Corner.
opponent
Looking
He looks
down.
deflated. Absolutely deflated. Sometimes when I look at Keith, he looks like Bustamante to me.
Yeah, not today.
It doesn't play like him, unfortunately. And with
And
that 10
boom.
ball, that'll be
Good
it,
shooting,
guys.
Keith.
That's your match.
I
Leo
don't
gets
think that's good shooting.
16 racks. Why don't we update our
Good shooting to
flat
you.
Thank you.
rack tracker for the very last time? Wow, what a match that was. Why don't you click on highlights? Let's go there. Okay. Well, guys, there you have it. There's your match. You can see the stats right below me. If you're seeing me for the first time, hello. I'm Ravi, your host and commentator of the pool stream. If that doesn't get your attention, I don't know, 7-pack. Leo had a 7-pack, and I think that's when,
Well, if you say 7-pack, it kind of sounds like a 7 breaking runs.
yeah, I guess you're right. I shouldn't say that. It's still a 7-pack, though. Anyways, but 7 wins in a row. Sure, let's say that. Looking at the stats, the big one that sticks out, 21 fouls. It was unfortunate because Leo actually won a rack off 3 foul where Keith, made the shot. He jump shot and made the contact with the ball, but still scratched. And I think after that, he looked very deflated. It was a really pill battle. Difference on balls potted. Great question, Eric. Let me give you that. So I don't have it there on the screen for you guys, but Keith has made 73 balls. Potted 73 balls intentionally. He's missed 42. Leo has potted 102 balls and missed 41. So they missed almost the same number of balls. Leo just had a lot more attempts and converted a lot more. 102 to 73, that's big difference. Almost 3 racks, 30 balls, right? You look at the fouls, Leo didn't foul as much. The defensive game was kind of even all throughout, but really, guys, it was the fouls. Yeah, tough match definitely for Keith. Couldn't find some footing. But anyways, I'll remind you this Sunday, so just a few days from now, this afternoon, we have Trevor versus Alok. It's another East versus West showdown. Trevor's coming down from Newmarket. He's a big fan of the stream. Love to see it. I'm happy to host him. And same with Alok, big supporter of the stream. I've met him a few times. From what I hear, he's a great shot. In fact, he's been getting a lot of action. Like he's been getting a lot of opportunities to play people, but you don't want to miss that 10-ball race to 15 in the same arena that you're seeing right now on the same beautiful 9-foot wrestling. On top of that, I'll just give a quick plug to Jose. Why not? If you guys are looking to play some tournaments in the Mississauga area, at the Rack Billiards and Bar, it's a new location, just opened up. Nice, fresh Brunswick tables. They got some 9-footers, they got some 8-footers, some 7-footers, I believe also. It's located at Dixie and Eglinton, so not too far, pretty central. Jose's running in under 5:30, I believe, maybe he's changed that. This Sunday and every Wednesday, a live tournament 9-ball. But anyways, enough about that, guys. I think I'm gonna sign off for now. Once again, it's been my pleasure to host you guys as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really means the world to me when people engage in the comments and just take an interest, take a passion about the game. So your fellow friends, competitors, peers, rivals, whatever it is, friends, family, shoot on the big screen. It's nice and it's a good challenge. So really, if you guys want to accept that challenge, you can fill out the form I have pinned in the comments, and you can be on the stream. It's that easy. Quick form to fill out. I'll reach out to you. My name is Ravi. If I haven't said that already. I've met a bunch of you guys in person, but there's a lot I still haven't. I'm terrible with names, truly am. I'm better with faces and memories, of course. But yeah, if you ever see me around at a pool hall near you, or just general at a tournament, come by, say hi. I know the beard and everything is scary, but you don't need to fear the beard at all. Don't worry. I'm somewhat of a nice guy, I've been told, just somewhat. But yeah, anyways, with that, guys, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you this Sunday. All right, signing off.